Hi, folks. I have cookies again. I have cookies again. Cookies make everything better. That was fast, JP. Holy shit. How you doing, Red? Let's give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat here. Let's see. We have D. Wells, the Serial Assassin, Gina, Mr. Matt, Sausage, Merge, Trexter. Oh my god. I can't talk. Blame the cookies. That was exactly the point behind it, the Serial Assassin. Yes, as you can tell. How you doing there, Enrico? As you can see, it's cold, so I got my hood up. How you doing, Dr. Arrow? The fact that we're starting the show with 16 watchers is fucking awesome. I love you guys. And we got Alpha in here as well. Wow. So, how's everyone's night so far? I gotta tell you. Clam Baked! Where you been, man? How you doing, Ajax25? Nice to see you in here. Hello, accountant. I've had quite the interesting week. Last time we saw each other was Christmas Eve. I had just gotten off of work. Billy motherfucking Ricky in the house! No surprise there, Billy. Last time we saw each other, it was Christmas Eve. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Mine, I slept through it. So that tells you how my Christmas was. I had a dentist appointment on Tuesday. I was supposed to be getting bridge work done. That there. That's one of two. Same tooth, both sides. Was supposed to be getting a bridge done. I wait the whole fucking week. Go into my dentist. And my dentist sat there and told me, the teeth you have at the start of the gap are actually too small for a viable post for the bridge work to work properly. So we're actually going to have to give you an implant. Here we go, folks. Here we go. I went from owing $5,600 to apparently there's something in my attic. I went from owing $5,600 for my dentist to have 2 bridge done for either side of my mouth to a whopping $18,000. Let that sink in. $18,000. Yeah. And that's just for 2 teeth. Just for 2 teeth. You're not going to get fined for meat, Cardinal, so. That's usually how it goes, Billy Ricky. I usually end up with more viewers than them for the whole stream. But anyway. And to top it all off, $9,000 for one tooth. Now they're going to be drilling a post into my jawbone. That's going to take 3 to 4 months to heal before they can even put the tooth in. How you doing, Killdozer? My neck is actually killing me, so. So it's going to take 3 to 4 months for that to heal before they can even put a tooth in place. And on top of that, guess what, folks? I don't have dental insurance. So all of this is coming out of pocket. That's got to tell you something with that. Exactly, Ajax. That is fucking torture. I am hoping exactly, Billy Ricky. So that's going to be a total of 6 to 8 months for all of this to be done, when my dentist could have just sat there, filed down 2 teeth, popped a bridge on, and I'd be done. 3-4 weeks. 3-4 weeks per side. A month and a half. I would have been done. Everything would have been taken care of. Nothing else to worry about. All of my other teeth are perfect. So I got that shit to deal with early this week. Went to bowling that night. One of my teammates, well, actually my substitute bowler for the night, because 2 of my teammates are on vacation. How you doing, Chad? And NG and Sir Cardinal, the added shout outs to the chat there that I did not get to earlier. My substitute bowler sat there and decided to not do any stretching before bowling. So guess what happened? His hamstring locked up to the point that he actually collapsed on the lanes. So it was just me and one of my other regular teammates for the night. Fuck. I am happy to say we won 2 out of the 3 games, though. So take your time, Gina. I'll be here for a while. And then Tuesday night, also find out that since our usual night closer was not going to be here this week because she's upstate taking care of her house, Wednesday I was doing the 8:45 to 7 shift. Doing a whole fucking day all by myself. And also on top of that, my coworker has not been feeling well. So, she finally goes to the doctor and finds out she has the flu. Are you fucking kidding me? How you doing, Nate? My tooth is actually fine. I have no mouth pain whatsoever. So it's just, I want to put a boot up my dentist's ass because he gave me this news when I was expecting to do one thing and be done with it. So my coworker was not there today. Luckily enough, one of the other people within the building covered the department until I came in at 10:30. However, this fucking moron does not know what he's doing at all. And he used to work full-time in our department. So that makes it that much more fun. So every 10 seconds, I had to stop a transaction I was doing to turn around and make sure he was doing his transaction correctly. Well, thank you, Trexter. Which actually, yes, I should see if I can get that turned on. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see. I can't actually find it right now, so we're just gonna have to wing it, folks. That's all, we're just gonna have to wing it. Thank you very much, D. Wells. So, luckily enough, tomorrow, that same coworker is going to be closing for me. So I'm not working 8:45 to 8. I would have hung myself if that was the case. Tomorrow, it's going to be a little easier day for me because it is 8:45 to 5. So I get to come home and relax for once and not have to rush around for everything. Like tonight, I got to come home, actually take my time eating my dinner and set up my stream at the same time and then come see you lovely folks here at 9 o'clock. Again, if you have not done it already, please subscribe, leave a like. Down in the description box, there is a donations link. If you would like to donate, please feel free. There's also the Teespring store, which has the merchandise for also Rage and Ink and the Tattooed Masses at your leisure. Take a look. See if you see anything you like. Go ahead, feel free to buy it up. And if you would like, you could also take a picture wearing the items. I will feature it on the show, whether on the appropriate shows. If you buy something for Tattooed Masses, I will feature it on Tattooed Masses. How you doing, Alex Payne? If you buy something for Rage and Ink, I will feature it on the show live. So definitely take your time in checking those things out. There will definitely be some more designs coming out soon, as people keep pointing out my catchphrases, I guess you could call them. Drew with the "oh, it's time," and then other people creating the hashtag of STFD, which stands for sit the fuck down. And then, of course, my lovely, lovely moderator, Valena, coming out and proving that I say the word absolutely just a little too much. Which is another one of my catchphrases, apparently. So, moving on now. As we all know, after Christmas comes Boxing Day. And with Boxing Day, there also comes, in the retail world, something known as the fucking retards have arrived. How you doing, Valena? Nice to see you. And Chishickneys, or however you say your name. Cunt is another one. That'll be something that'll probably be associated with my Twitch channel for my gaming streams, because that's usually when I say the word the most. Cardinal, you used to live here. You should know we do. Exactly, Marge. Maybe I'll make a shirt saying that. I I wish I could, Valena, but even my throat's bothering me a bit. But oh, you gotta understand something here with that, Billy Ricky. Going off topic here a little bit. Um, Between Ray Rock and Toad Finney, there was a little fling. Just saying. How you doing, Truth Seeker? Nice to see Annie here. And hi, Drew. It's about fucking time you got your ass in here. But getting back on topic. With it being National Return Day, or National Return Week, as I shall say, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about that, Billy Ricky. I know you're not the only one. I know Ken knows also, and I think even Joe knows. But hey, she put her business out there, so. With that, Harley Davidson does have an online store. Guess who gets the brunt of those returns? Hi, I'm right here. I actually made a sticker merge. I actually made a sticker that has hashtag STFD on it. So go check out the store. Go see what I got. Exactly, Billy. Exactly. That's when it comes to certain things. It's just like you gotta let it go, or you're just gonna explode. Hi. All right. With the online returns, that's all you can do is returns. Nothing else. We cannot do exchanges. Especially if it's something that we have in the store that you were just too fucking lazy to come and get in the first place. So with that, you're shit out of luck. That's my thought on that, Billy Ricky. That's exactly what I'm getting to, Ajax. What it comes down to is the people who can't understand that when I show you the website, and yes, even though it says exchanges and returns, there's only a return button. There's no exchange button. Fucking deal with it! Jesus fucking Christ. Again with this motherfucker! Ask about my neck one more time. I'll kick you right in the balls. For those of you that are going to be watching this stream later, we have a celebrity in the chat. We have Sir Ken of the Foul Mouth Network in our chat asking, how's your fucking neck? That stream was fucking awesome last night, dude. I nearly pissed myself about 6 times. So when people sit there and tell me that they don't understand exactly what's going on with this online return thing, you have to return it and then rebuy it with the credit you get. You are a celebrity, Ken! Hey, Nate, when you get to New York, Balls has a W in it. And we got DJ Fava playing the house too, it looks like. Yes, we do. How you doing, DJ? I know. I still have some in the house from when Mom was alive, so I do know that. Chad, thank you. It's not time yet, Drew. But yes, arm flails for Ken. And also when you're returning something and you get told, listen, I can only give you store credit as per you were warned when you bought the fucking item, do not get a fucking attitude with me. Because guess what? I'm working all by myself. There's nobody in my department. I will very quietly lean over the counter and say, get the fuck out my door. Because frankly, what it comes down to, you bought the item. We told you no refunds after 7 days. And you come back 14 days later. You're fucking shit out of luck, asshole. You're fucking lucky we extended the fucking store credit and the exchange rate an extra 30 days after Christmas for your ass. Just be lucky we did that. Otherwise, you know what you can do? And yes, Merge did it for me in the chat. You can sit and spin, motherfucker. Why are people so retarded? We told you what's going on. We explained everything at the time of your fucking purchase. What's so hard to understand? Not to mention the fact that it's also on the bottom of your fucking receipt. And people, I gotta tell you, it was so fucking slow today. I didn't even break $500 in my register. Didn't even break $500 in my register. So that's gonna kill my commissions right there. And also, we have fucking idiots trying to return clearance items that are fucking final sale with the receipt that has the giant red stamp that says final fucking sale. I mean, if we have to make a stamp that actually says final fucking sale for you morons to fucking get it, I will have it done. No, Valena, there is nothing slower than that. There's absolutely nothing slower than that. And Ken, if you do shower with that fucking belt, there better be a fucking video of it. Pit of Skypes. Oh, pit of spikes. Never mind. But with Skype being mentioned, there... That'd be fucking awesome. You could just, I could see him actually doing it, people, so just give him time. I'm not surprised about that one bit, Ken. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not really surprised about that at all. It's just, it definitely... I think even Leah did a little something to that belt just so that you know that it's coming back to them one day. Another thing, when you come into a store to shop, but you have nothing to return, or you have something that's from another store. Oh my god, Ginger and Juice in the house! How you doing? We have Ginger Mahal's father in the chat, folks. This place is exploding right now. I'm so thankful for everybody to be here. Before I go on a major rage rant here, I do want to say a big thank you to every single one of you that have stuck by me through thick and thin with everything that's been going on. Oh my god, Valena, I will get to that. I will get to that as soon as I'm done with this. Thank you, everybody, through everything that's been going on, with every word that's been said, and the fact that you didn't believe it. You're here with me. It's very much appreciated. Um, the fact that people have to sit there and create lies and then tell you to sit there and but don't talk to them because you're going to find out about the lies just says a lot about those people. I mean, the fact that everybody else's story that you've done wrong matches up better than your story just kind of shows the kind of person you are. Oh, don't worry, D. Wells. We're just getting started. I will have the phone lines open in just a moment for anybody who wants to call in and have their own little moment to rant and release that stress of the day, whether you work in an office building or if you are in retail like myself. Please feel free to call in and rage all you want. That's what this show is all about, folks. Exactly, Nate. The truth shall set you free. One of the better quotes from our truth. I don't know why people have to be so stupid when they come to a store that they know that they've been shopping at for years on end. And that is true. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jinder and Juice. It's freezing cold in my room, so that's why I've got the sweatshirt on with the hood up, and I have my fleece blanket on. I am that cold. So just bear with me, folks. And as I say, I am cold. I'm gonna drink a cold drink because I'm tired. And this makes me not tired. That's what you want from me, folks. Not tired. Remember that. Oh, I have heat, Earl. It's just apparently the heat's working, JP. It's just with the windstorm that's been going on today. It's having trouble keeping up. So we're thinking that there might be a problem with the insulation in my walls. Yay! It's just so many problems all around. I'm so fucking lucky. Ugh. Retail working, as Nate just put it in the chat. I have to deal with so many fucking brain dead people that I cannot tolerate dealing with the public anymore. I really cannot. It's to the point that I get road rage pushing a shopping cart through a store. And no, it's not just Walmart. Go figure. Why? Why do you all find my store? Actually, Alpha, I think there's a couple of raccoons in my attic, so welcome to Long Island, folks. You get all kinds of vermin all over the fucking place, and of course, I end up with one of the biggest ones up in my attic. Although it sounds like 2 or 3 up there. Which I don't know how they're surviving up there, because it's freezing cold in that attic. We've been up there already. How you doing, Mello? Nice to see you in the chat. So, if you come shopping to a store that you know is a privately owned dealership, why would you bring a t-shirt that has the dealership name of Suffolk County Harley-Davidson on the back of it into our store and hope to exchange it? Why? Why would you fucking do that? You know we can't take that back. We are Harley Davidson of Nassau County. Welcome back, Gina. We are Harley Davidson of Nassau County. That's what it says on every one of our fucking dealer shirts that you have bought continuously over the fucking years. And yet, you have a fucking issue with remembering that. We can't take Suffolk's shit back. If they're not open, wait until they're open. That's not our problem. That's your problem to deal with. I mean, come on. How can we sell something that has another dealership's name on it? How can we do that? Yeah, I know, Nate. I know. It's always going to be that one person that pushes that one button, and it's just like, I fucking can't deal with it. Walking down the street, or no, I'm sorry. Again, people in my store standing in the middle of fucking nowhere. They want to buy something from me. Okay? I got to get around your ass to get to the counter so I can ring you out. What do? They fucking stand right fucking there! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I have to get all the way over there to ring your ass out. I have a clothing rack there. I have a clothing rack there. There's a person behind me. Move your fucking ass out of the way. I am sorry to anybody who is wearing headphones that just went through that. I do apologize. Oh my god, Killdozer. I'm sorry I scared your cat. But it's something I've wanted to do all fucking week. Everybody just stops and stands in the fucking way. What the fuck? I have to go over there to do my job to help you. But you're in the way. Fucking move. Oh. I don't think my bed frame can handle that, Mellow. I really don't think it can. And I don't think I can scream like that again. Because as you can already hear, my voice is like going through puberty again. So I'm going to try not to do that again. Because it did hurt a little bit. Because with my coworker has come down with the flu. I've had a sore throat for a couple of days. Plus my sinuses have been going insane. So I think I'm coming down with a sinus infection of all fucking things. Fucking retarded people. Just get the fuck out of my way. I have a job to do. But to tell you how slow it was today, folks, other than the children's section that I redid, just because I was bored. I also sat there and folded an entire package of 120 sheets of tissue paper while taking care of the total of 15 people that walked in the door. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell you the policy of Suffolk County Harley Davidson. During the winter, until after Christmas, they're closed on Sundays. Up to Christmas, I'm sorry. They're closed on Sundays. The week of Christmas, they're open on Sundays. The day after Christmas, they're closed for a whole fucking week. Would you look at that? An owner who actually fucking cares about his employees. And yes, Drew, now that you fucking mentioned it, oh, it's fucking time. They close for a whole fucking week. It makes sense, because guess what? They're going to be closed again for New Year's Day, just like we are. Finally got the word on that, although it's still speculation. We just might be open New Year's Day. We might be. We might be. I think this is my owner's way of sitting there saying, get ready for a fucking heart attack. It's just ridiculous, the shit we have to go through. I mean, fucking leading up to Christmas, every dealership within the 5 states around us. Because I was bored enough at work one day to sit there and actually Google map this shit. 5 states around me, every dealership was closed on Sunday until the week before Christmas. Meanwhile, my lucky little ass had to fucking work every fucking Sunday this month, which, yes, of course, I'm working again this Sunday. Put in 52 to 54 hours this whole month. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, some of you, I showed you the picture, some of you, my security devices, the hard tags we use, is a pin with the hard tag. The pin decided it wanted to test my blood sugar because that little prick right there bled for 20 fucking minutes. And then for the rest of the fucking day was sore as hell. So, I don't think it went that far, Mello. Exactly, Valeda. They like to attack when you're not looking. I don't think it went down to the bone. I stopped it. I think I stopped it before that. How you doing, Bobbit? Welcome to the chat. So I had to deal with that. Working all day, pretty much all day, without the use of my thumb. Because I had that wrapped up in a fucking napkin. Because, of course, where it is, right on the tip of my thumb, a Band-Aid's not going to do anything. So, oh my god, hello, killing it. We got the second Aussie of the community here in the chat with us. So, of course, I had to deal with that. Helping that fucking useless piece of shit coworker that was trying his hardest. But the second you ask him something, it was just like, oh, I don't know, ask her. Fucking seriously? I'm checking in children's clothes here. Ugh. Especially with it being on the tip of the finger. You feel it right away. But it's definitely going to be a little That's definitely going to leave a little scar. But, and then you get the people that sit there and are not satisfied with what you tell them. Or the ones that come in and sit there and go, wow, you don't have anything. It's 2 fucking days after Christmas! We're still waiting on shipments, bitch! Get the fuck out! I literally had a guy come up to me and go, that's really all you have for baseball hats? And when I started to fucking answer him and say, yes, that's all we have for right now. I thought you guys would have had more of a selection. I went to Suffolk and they didn't really have much of a selection. I really thought you would have had more. I'm trying to tell you we're getting more. But no, your piece of shit ass don't want to fucking listen. I really fucking can't take these people. I really cannot take these people. They're just too stupid for their own fucking good. I mean, and I had another one in today. Wanted to buy a fucking helmet. And of course, on top of that, piece of shit coworker just came in to the department. He was like, oh, you're looking for helmets? You have to ask her about that. Meanwhile, I'm helping an entire fucking family. Sure! Sure, why not? Why not? I'll help you with the fucking helmet. What the fuck, man? When you're asking me questions about helmets, do not talk over me. I am a professional. I know what a helmet fucking does. I know how a helmet should fit your fucking head. Don't talk over me. That's one of my biggest pet peeves also. This is why when I'm on Skype with all of you people and you start talking over me, I start getting louder. No, Valena, it was he, and he's not exactly lazy, he's just stupid. I'm trying to tell you the proper way a helmet is supposed to fit your head. And you want to sit there and talk over me. Okay. But you better put it in your fucking will when you die on your accident with your bike because your helmet did not fit you properly. Do not sue the Harley that I bought this helmet from because I spoke over the professional. So, when it comes to helmets, thank you, Billy Ricky. Thank you. Alright, Billy Ricky just put in the chat, and fuck people that don't take leathers and helmets seriously. Thank you. If you do not protect your head, the one thing that protects the one organism that is the main function to keep you alive, you're a fucking moron! There's no other fucking way to explain it. Oh, you got road rash? You should have worn a leather jacket. Or a textile riding jacket or a mesh riding jacket. Any one of those three will help protect against road rash on the arms and upper body. And when it comes to the legs, we have the choice of chaps or thick riding denim jeans. Okay? Those things there will help protect you from road rash. And if I see one more motherfucker during the summer on a fucking motorcycle in flip-flops or boat shoes or fucking slippers or those fucking tennis sneakers, I will slap the shit out of you. And if you fucking sit there and move the bike wrong and end up breaking your fucking ankle, I will point and laugh at your ass. I know, Mello, but here in New York, there are laws that have to be followed. In Florida, I know for a fact the helmet laws are extremely lenient. So, they can get away with it in Florida. If you're here in New York and you're not wearing fucking boots, full-length pants, and they better fucking be denim, because if you're wearing those fucking Adidas rip-off pants, I will fucking kill you. They do not fucking do shit to protect you from fucking road rash. How you doing, Broken Matthew? And hello, Marvin What? You need boots. You need heavy lugged boots that come up above the ankle to give your ankle the support, and the lugs to give you the fucking grip on the ground. So this way, if you have to put your foot down, it's not going to just slide out from underneath of you. Which happens on gravelly roads. Which, guess what, folks? There's a lot of them here in New York. You need full-length denim pants. You need a textile, a mesh, or a leather jacket. I don't necessarily believe you need the body armor within the jacket, but it does give you extra protection. So it would be a good idea to have it. But of course, when it comes to that, I do highly stress that that is a personal opinion. If you want to have the body armor in, that's fine, that's great. You just want to be safe, all the better. If you don't want it, that's fine too. We fit you in a leather jacket so that you have the room. Go right ahead, Billy Ricky. You're more than welcome to. When it comes to the body armor, all it does is add extra impact resistance. It's not really abrasion, because the jacket itself will take care of that. So when we fit you for a leather jacket, a textile jacket, or a mesh jacket that has the pockets for the body armor, we make sure you have room in that jacket to not only wear a heavy hooded sweatshirt, but also have the room for the body armor and still be able to move freely as you need to and be comfortable as well. That's our fucking job. But no, you gotta fucking talk over us because you don't think we know what we're doing. And when it comes to the helmets, when it comes to the fucking helmets, I swear to God, people, one day I'm actually going to sit there and buy one of our cheapest helmets and just do a tutorial. Actually, you know what? I'll get two of them. I'll get two of them for you. Now, when it comes to the helmets, there are options for you people, because with helmets, they are shaped differently, just like every human head is differently. Every helmet should fit that far above your eyebrow. That finger width above your eyebrow, that's where the helmet is supposed to sit. The helmet is supposed to be snug on your head. Not so snug that it's going to give you a headache within wearing it 5 minutes. We don't want that. We want you out on that road for hours and enjoying the ride. However, if that helmet is too big and you can sit there and just go whip, whip with it, guess what? The wind is going to do that too. So guess what happens with that? You've got it all latched up nice and tight and ready to go. You're going down the road. Wind hits that helmet just right. Your head gets whipped back. You end up with whiplash. Oh, and you end up off the fucking bike. See, this is why you need to shut your fucking mouth when we're telling you how the hell a helmet is supposed to fit. Your boots. Your boots. When you're wearing your fucking boots and you're walking down Sturgis's main stretch where all the vendors are, they're gonna be unfucking comfortable if your heel is riding up and down inside the boot. So that's not the proper fit for a fucking boot. You need a different boot. It's that simple. If you like that one style, but none of the sizes that actually are your size or are around your size, that boot is not meant for your foot. Because again, just like the helmets, just like the jackets, and just like the gloves, everything is cut differently. Because every body shape out there is different. See, motorcycle people take that into account when they make their clothing. What they also do, if some of you have not noticed, and some of you that have actually gone and tried the riding clothing on, when it comes to riding clothing, the sleeves are an inch longer. So this way when you're out on the bike, and you're on the handlebars, your sleeve is still sitting in a proper position. See that? Other sleeves would be up here. No. Harley sleeves are there. It's still a proper fit. And I can still reach my handlebars. And my shoulders aren't bunching up. So holy shit. I fit myself correctly for just a fucking sweatshirt. Imagine that! I do know what the fuck I'm doing. You come into a motorcycle shop. You should know we're the professionals. We work around this. We were trained for this. We know what the fuck we're doing. Shut your fucking mouth and listen. Just shut your fucking mouth and listen. That's all you have to fucking do. I can't take it anymore, people. I mean, if it was not for this show, I would probably have about 12 bleeding ulcers right now from how much I had to keep in. Just so I won't get fired. Speaking of which, the owner has been in for the past couple days. For the end of year shit. Yes, time for another cookie, by the way. He came out to my department and fucking showed me a review of somebody on Google saying that all the salespeople were incredibly rude and that they tried to return something. She didn't try to return it to me. Yes, she bought the items here. However, I don't remember them coming in to me to be returned. And she said she tried to do it that day. Sorry. I didn't deal with anybody on returns for that. And he decided to go over to Byron about it. I I heard nothing about it the rest of the day. So it's just even more like, okay. Yeah, it's not the record though, cereal. No, Dr. Earl, because I had to be cheap. Because I'm saving up money for my dentist, I had to go with the 7-Eleven brand. But they're not bad. They're very close to Girl Scout Thin Mints. They're very close to that taste. Um, Thank you, Drew. Um, so my voice is almost. Well, thank you, Billy Ricky. Well, because of the fact that I'm actually speaking on something that I actually know about, unlike the other people, I can actually have more content than they do in just one show. So, I'm going to open up the phone lines here if anybody wants to call in. We sell both, Mello. We do have two-wheel bikes, and then we have we have the trikes, and we have the freewheelers, which are the three-wheel bikes. They cost more than your average Lincoln, but hey. So, if anybody wants to call in, go right ahead, because I'm done. Good to see you, Adam. Hello, Dolphin. Let's see who we got calling in here. Ah! Let's get this gentleman in here tonight.
Hello.
How you doing tonight, everybody? We got Stacy in the house.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
I'm just listening to your show, bugging out.
What have you?
I work, huh?
What have you got your rants about tonight?
I mean, I've worked many jobs, different genres of jobs, but the most I've done is like retail.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, I have a problem with asshole employees or the asshole bosses. I have a problem with the statement of the customer's always right. Who the fuck thought of that bullshit?
I want to shoot the person who created that fucking sign.
I mean, even as when I was a customer, consumer, I know I'm not always right. I have the right to assume certain things, but I'm not always right. And the employee has their job to correct me. But you got some of these people who's like, oh, the employee's always right, and no, I have certain rights when I come in this store. Like, shut the fuck up, will you? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, those are the people that when I'm by myself, it's like, yeah, you have the right to shut the fuck up and leave.
Yeah, say, or go to the other store, or something. Because one particular company I used to work for was Ashley Stewart.
Oh God.
Which is plus sizes and stuff like that for the ladies. And I hate when people are in denial. I know you walk in, I'm looking, I'm saying, okay, she's about a 16 or maybe a 26, and she's like, oh, I want to try this on. And I'm looking at the size, I was like, Oh no. You ain't gonna try to. You ain't gonna rip that motherfucker up. Come on now. Stop being in denial.
You have no idea how many women walk into my store and pick out a medium when they're really a 2X. It's like, no, honey, put it down. Put it down.
Try to look at medium and shit. Oh my God. I was like, I don't know why people just act like assholes when they go out in the public, trying to make a scene because they don't have uh they're not getting their way.
Oh, it's because that's what they've been taught their whole fucking life. I mean,
I mean,
I had a woman come in on Wednesday. She had her
hmm
son with her.
yeah,
She wanted to exchange something, which is fine. You're well within your 30 days. Go ahead, take a look around, see what we got. Okay.
right.
So, she's looking around. She's opening sweatshirts and just throwing them on the top of the rack. And her son is just wandering around the showroom all by himself. He grabs a couple t-shirts, unfolds them, brings them over to her and holds them up. Hey mom, how about these? Oh no, just go put those back. Those are for men. And what does this little asshole do? Fucking crumples them up in a goddamn ball and shoves them back into the cubbies.
Like, oh my God, you just wanted to smack him upside the head.
It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, your son's watching you make a mess that I'm gonna have to fucking clean up. And now he's copying you. What, am I your fucking maid? I don't think so. That's not what I'm paid for, honey.
Oh my God.
And for the people that fucking sit there and say, well, isn't that what you're paid for? No, I'm paid to sell you something. You are to be a fucking adult and clean up after yourself.
Fucking slobs. God. I hate and then it's like oh, it was this one girl who used to shop at the plus size stores. And she's a little thing. She had been like a size, I don't know, maybe a size 6 or 8.
Uh huh.
What the hell is she doing in here? She liked to get to like the accessories, like the shades or the earrings and whatnot. But she got this little badass little some bitch, little boy, always fucking up everything. So one particular day she came in, she was all oblivious and just la 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 la, looking at the shades and the earrings and whatnot. And the little boy was just up in there messing around with the racks. So I was like, yo, stop that. It's like, you're not my father.
Oh, I hate
And
those kids.
he punched me. Like he punched me in the leg. Like he was going close to, that certain area. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the fuck? So I was like, I kind of like mushed him a little bit, like, get out of here. So I had a little, some, like a nut, like a little nut and screw a nut thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it in my hand. I was like, all right, I like to look and see if she was looking. I know she wasn't watching. So I jumped up in the air and hit that little kid in the head with it. And he was like, mommy, something fell on me. And she got all frustrated. Said, oh my God, let's go. I can't even shop in here. You just aggravating me. And my one coworker was laughing. She was like, "That's you wrong." I was like, "Really, really? You seen everything? Was I really wrong?" She's like, "No, you wasn't wrong. That shit was funny." Oh, mind your kids. God damn.
Especially at a motorcycle shop. These machines weigh thousands of pounds. They hit it wrong. Guess what? You got a crushed kid.
Yeah, like damn. They just all oblivious. Oh, they shopping. Oh, I don't know anything. Oh, you just play, go on and play. Like, fuck out of here.
Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. Letting kids climb over expensive machines.
Mm-hmm.
They scratch your paint. Guess what? You now own that motorcycle.
Jeez.
Oh, but
They're
God
like,
forbid
no.
you tell them that. Oh,
Yeah,
God
no.
forbid you tell them that.
They have a fucking heart attack. Like, no, I didn't. No.
He's just a kid. He doesn't understand. This is why you're the fucking parent and you're supposed to be watching them. We're salespeople, not babysitters.
Mm-hmm. Better start teaching them or something. Teach them. Teach the damn kids to learn to respect when you go into a public facility. Shopping and shit.
It's fucking stupid. I mean, come on. You were a kid when I was a kid. We acted up in the store. Guess what? We got our asses whooped.
Got our asses fucked up. Mom ain't play that shit.
Oh hell no. I
I'm
mean,
gonna act up in the store.
she may not have kicked my ass in the store, but she whipped around, looked at me so damn fast, I knew what was coming.
No, we get it in the store. You fuck up in the store, you getting fucked up in the store. These kids nowadays got it fucking easy as hell.
Oh no! You see, if my kids ever sit there and tell me, "Oh, you play a handle on me," I'm gonna call CPS. I'm gonna sit them down and go right ahead. Here's the phone. Here is the
Hmm.
phone. Here's the phone number. Please, I'm begging you. If you think a life in foster care from now until you are 18 is better than what you got here, please go right ahead. Watch how fast they change that fucking story.
I remember a store called Bambergers back in the day.
It's vaguely
I don't.
familiar to me.
Yeah, it's like when before like Macy's came to our area,
Right.
but it was Bambergers, like two guys Bambergers on them, like that. High my mother took me down there and we was like shopping, blah blah blah. And I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something stupid. She turned around. The fuck you doing? Pow. Oh, I mean, it was like a quick draw. She was good with that shit. Quick draw. Smacked the shit out of me. And I'm looking around like, anybody gonna help me? Everybody was like, you should have been fucking up. Oh, but the kids nowadays got it so good.
I know. It's and that's why we have so many problems with teenagers.
Yeah.
I mean, the crime rate is on the rise now because of the fact that we are not allowed to discipline our children.
I mean, not kill them, but at least she used to carry a belt with her, so it's like, damn.
Yeah, absolutely. My mother would grab anything within reach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Old school. Whoop your ass
Absolutely.
right there. Oh boy, I don't know, but I'm glad your show is doing great.
Well, thank you. It's wonderful to see you here.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to complain too. I got retail stories too. I want to complain too. Shit.
Absolutely. You're welcome on the show anytime. I mean, that's what my
Oh,
show is all about. If you've had even it doesn't even have to be about retail. If you just had a shit day and you want a stress relief like no other, you're more than welcome to come in and rant and rage all you want.
okay. Yeah, because I caught you maybe a couple weeks ago, I guess, when you was all doing the whale thing. So,
Those were things that needed to be said to defend my own character.
oh yeah, well, I've been through all that. I've been on the other end where it's like, oh my God, why you unfollowed me? Fuck you, fuck you too and shit. I ain't gonna be watching no fucking fat ass, Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
absolutely.
Like
But
2018 is a new year coming up, and I don't even think about her ass no more.
I'm in the same boat as you. I've said my piece. She wants to pull her shit continuously, so it's gonna all come out in the end, and even the new followers are gonna see a lot about her. I mean, I've already had one new fan watch my show and be like, "Oh shit, thanks for warning me before I got in too deep." So that should tell you something right there.
Yeah, ass deep. Shit. Oh well, I guess two peas in a pod deserve each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna let you go and get another call in there.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for calling in, Stacy. If you guys have
All
not
right.
done it yet, go check out his station, DJ Forever Play. He's got some great mixes on there. He's got some chats up on there too, I believe.
Well, not the mixes. I just got music, but I got all movies. I mostly cater to movies and stuff like that. Different playlists of movies, and I do ASMRs and the creepy pastas and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Definitely go check him out, folks. Give him a subscribe, a like, and a comment on his wonderful selection of stuff.
Save your money on Netflix. Hit
Yeah,
me up.
exactly.
You take care, Heather.
You too, Stacy. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too now.
That was DJ Forever Play. So phone line is open if anybody else would like to call in and complain about their day. That's interesting. Thank you, Mello. Wow. Sinking ship! Sinking ship! Oh, sorry, was that out loud? Oops. I'm harmless, I swear, people. And if you do want to call in, let me know and I will call you. Because Skype has been fucking up as of late. But to also touch on more of what Stacy said there with all of that shit with the fucking parents bringing their kids in. It's not just the moms. No, no, no. The dads do it too. The dads are the worst. The dads are the worst. They bring their kids in and they're overlooking at the bikes while the kids are running around in the clothing department. It's like, fuck. And I had this one, excuse me, I had this one dad who brings in his adorable two girls, usually later at night, closer to closing, and he's off looking at the bikes while they're running around my department quite a few times, coming behind the fucking counter. Hello, your kids are behind the counter. One of them went to grab the phone. Wow. I, I have no answer for that. I have no answer for that whatsoever. So, it's going to be these coming months up until about March or April, they're going to be frustrating for me because there's not going to be many people coming in. So, uh, there's going to be a lot more material of me being bored and complaining about certain things. We're getting there, Bobbit. We're getting there. She's going to run out of money eventually, so eventually she'll run out of subs. Oops, sorry. I didn't realize the mic was on. Oops. I mean, the fact that she has so many subs and there's not that many views says a lot. I mean, I do not even have 100 subscribers yet. And I usually have over 200 views. And yes, Drew. Oh, it's time. Let's see, who was just trying to call in? Dr. Earl. Come on. Come on, Skype. Fucking pit of Skypes tonight, folks. There we go. Maybe it's my computer being slow. Or maybe Skype. Okay, I'm gonna need to add some more mods into this to pay attention to the show and hide parts of that, of the chat, because if I have to go take care of Skype and I come back to that, it's gonna be easier. Oh, Gina, don't worry about that. The jacket I wore today was only about $50. How you doing, Dr. Earl? Great to have you on the
Hey
phone.
Heather, how's it going, gal?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I got a few things I got to tell you about. It also relates to restaurants as well and fast food
Oh, please,
joints.
yes, please do, because I've worked both in the food service industry and as well as retail. Please, please get the food service part out there for us.
Oh man, here's the at the restaurant I used to work at back in Roseville, Michigan. We would have these doofuses, these broads that come in, and they would come up with this. I don't know what kind of plan it was, but they would order something, they would chow down a little bit, and then they would call the waitress over, and then they would say, "This food is not so good. You think we can order something else in its place?"
Oh my
And
God, I hate people like that. You ate
and
most
they
of the
would.
fucking meal. What was wrong with it?
Exactly. To say, oh, I found this in it, or this wasn't cooked enough, or that wasn't cooked enough, or that was a little bit raw, that kind of bullshit. And they would repeat this a few times over and over, trying to get free food, basically. Manager found out about this, and he had to tell those people off. Said, "Tell, listen, if you come here and do that shit, you will not be allowed back in." We also had to deal with a bunch of idiots out there. This one particular idiot who used to come in a few times, try to talk to every waitress, try to talk to every other customer out there that walks by. He always try to talk to me all the time. He would call me Bruce for some dumb reason. And then he would try also say things. Hey, you want to go to China with me? Finally he just got later got barred from the place, but for some dumb reason, he managed to sneak his way back in when the management changed hands during the shift that I worked on, and he would come in. Finally, we had to warn the other waitresses and the manager at the time about this guy. He tried to harass everybody, try to talk to this gal, this person at the counter, trying to, I don't know, he wasn't trying to start shit, but jeez, he was annoying as fuck. Jeez, dude, give us a
And
break.
and what about the people that constantly try to get discounts? Not just free food, discounts on the food that they already ordered because
Oh
they know
yeah,
the manager or they know the
yeah,
hostess or the host.
yep. Everybody's trying to find that easy way path. Sorry, Charlie, it doesn't work that way. Not really all the time. You gotta have. I think you have to have a coupon. I think it was. If I known about it. It's been a while since I worked there, but there we had those kind of fools as well. And here's something else I am for the fast food place. Beware of this. Years back, I hung out with these two gals, and they would ask me to pull up to say a Burger King or a Mickey D's, and they said before, said, Earl, this is not stealing. Don't think otherwise. And they would say, hello, they talk on the mic and be like, "Hello, we're here to order a replacement meal." They were trying to, and he's ordered. I bought this and that on this date around so and so p.m. or so and so a.m. and it wasn't that good. I felt a little bit sick to my stomach, and we need a replacement meal. And it was a scam to get free food again.
Always. There is always a scam for free food, for a discount, for anything when it comes to that.
Yeah, and not pay a cent for this in this particular scenario. I told him about it. Said, "Well, why are you doing this?" "Well, we don't have that much money. We'll start saving money. You have jobs, don't you?" "No, we live off of our parents." I'm like, "Fuck that shit. I don't need that bullshit in my life. I'm not gonna get up, go into the place by myself and be told either by the manager or the person behind the cashier about that shit. One time, one of the girls, we walked into this store in Royal Oak, and found out she stole a wig from there, and the next day I went back there, and she's like, your friend stole a wig from us. Well, you're not in trouble, but you tell your friend she's not allowed in this store ever again. And I had to go off on her. So why you stealing? Why you stealing? Like, I don't have that much money. You understand? I'm like, no, I'm done with you. You's a bitch. See ya. Dropped her like a bad habit. See ya. Don't want to be.
Absolutely, that's the best thing you could have done.
Mm-hmm. Nobody needs that. Freeloaders. Geez, when I left Detroit, I had to deal with a bunch of freeloaders all the time. Most of the roommates were. These were the people who claimed they were filing online applications but weren't. And one couple had a son, a 3-year-old son, and basically they were too busy, watching TV, playing video games, and they were asking everybody, you have a few bucks? Can you do this? It's for my son. Do you have money? I need to get something for my son. No, fuck you. It's for your weed. It's for your booze. It's for your drugs. They were both doing drugs at that time. I don't know if they stopped or what the fuck. But one time, here's this. They actually sold their food stamps, which by the way is illegal to have a drug party in some hotel room.
Wow.
Exactly.
I don't want you to think I'm not listening to you all. I'm just
I
getting
know. I
bombarded
hear.
here.
I know. But it just pities the fuck out of me and all the hard workers out there that we got these leeches, we got these imbeciles, these turd balls, these dork-o-matics, dweebaholics out there trying to get shit for free, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. It never will.
Hmm.
Because in life, there are no shortcuts.
There never was and never will be.
Absolutely.
But people got that idea that we could, hey, let's try it the easy way. Yeah, the easy way usually leads to jail at times.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That it
Okay.
does.
Yeah, all right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I'm out of that area that I was in.
Absolutely. You're definitely in something better now from what you were telling me with your whole foot thing. They worked with you to try and get you your hours back and try to get you back on pay and all of that. So
Yeah.
you're definitely in a better place.
Yeah, unlike back in Detroit,
Oh.
a lot of the systems in Detroit are really fucking whacked. But that's pretty much the sum of it right now. So everyone out there who works fast foods or restaurants or anything or in retail like Heather is, be on the mark for these shitheads.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, being in retail itself, I have to worry about shoplifters,
Oh yeah, exactly.
especially with Harley Davidson items being so expensive.
Oh gosh.
That
That's true.
we are highly targeted for shoplifters and all of that.
Yep.
I just added another person to this call. Let's see if she's picked up yet.
Mhm. I thought I saw her on the screen there, and now she disappeared. Hmm.
We're trying to get her in here, but of
Uh-huh.
course, pit of Skypes.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems that the pit of Skypes is tacking as of late constantly. I think she's coming in now.
Do we have you in here now, Valena?
Hey,
Hi.
how are you guys doing?
We're
I'm
doing
doing pretty good.
great.
How you doing there, dear?
Doing wonderful.
Sweet. Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to join in on this fun episode.
Yep. Idiot customers looking for a free ride.
Have you guys been loving my savagery in the comment section?
That I
Yes, we
have.
have. We've been seeing it. We've been reading them all.
I'm glad to hear that.
Uh-huh. Ah. So I'll let Lavilina tell her story if.
Oh, I don't really have a story tonight, but I could continue dragging Toadfany if you guys would like.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that usually takes our mind off of all the. That usually helps.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Um,
That's my word.
so, of course. So, Toadfany went to a house show and got front row seats last night. Let's talk about that. Cried
She
forth
got
to me and goes to the house show with her grandmother's inheritance money.
really.
So, yep, yep.
Wow, that's something.
She's pathetic. She doesn't even know who Alexa Bliss is.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No, she knows Alexa Bliss because she constantly sat there and was just like, Alexa Bliss can get it. Trust me, Alexa Bliss does not want it.
Alexa Bliss could get it. That's very funny coming from someone who is maybe 5 times the size of Alexa Bliss.
Oh gosh. And I've been looking at Google images of Alexa Bliss. I have to say she is pretty. She is pretty.
I'll be honest, in terms of Alexa, she's good on the mic. Yeah, she's pretty, but it's like,
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
There's more to life than just pretty. But
That's true. You got to have talent as well.
TSS,
she
TSS
yeah.
just put in the chat, Alexa Bliss is taken by Lana.
Oh my God, Bobbit in the chat, I'm dead.
That's sweet.
Her grandma died, so she wasn't.
I read
Well,
that
she's
as
still
well.
supporting her in a way.
Wow. Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man. Huh.
My thing is this. Why? This is what I don't understand. Like the whole premise of this with Toadfany and Dadass Podcast. So here's my issue. Why would she center herself around a community of diehard wrestling fans when the stupid cunt doesn't know a thing about wrestling?
Well, she
Other.
All she knows is having a cock in her mouth. That's all she is. She's a cum dump. That's all she's good for.
She knows the old wrestling. She doesn't know the new wrestling as much. I mean, like I said last time, she didn't even know who CM Punk was. So
Wow. Yeah, no.
Well, she knows the old wrestling because she's old. Let's be real.
she's
Yeah,
only a
but
little bit older than me. So please.
I'm old. I'm way older. I remember the NWA, the AWA back from the 1980s.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
No, it's one thing to be old. I'm not age shaming. What I'm saying is she's not up to date with recent stuff. So it's like you can't call yourself a wrestling fan but only support the 1990s. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to
Yeah.
keep up with it completely.
I mean, there was a time where I did stop watching, but that's because Mom was getting sick, so she was home all the time, so she wanted to watch something else.
Yeah. I stopped
You
watching
know what I'm
as
saying.
well. I stopped watching because at the place I was at prior to moving here, it didn't really have much cable. Most of it was for video games and such.
Yeah.
And so when I move up, so I'll be surprised. I'll admit, when
Oh,
I started
shit.
watching, I was watching Raw for the first time in how a few years. It was like, holy cow! We got new players in the game here. Mm-hmm. Because I remember, even when I lived on my own in Richmond, I didn't have a TVs or let alone cable. I just had to go by what was going on in the WWE magazine at the nearby Kmart. So finding out who these new guys are, these new players in the game are, it's like it was a little bit of a surprise at first, but after a time I got to know him pretty much well.
I just have to say to Drew in the chat, I love Drew. He's everything. I have to say, like I said earlier in the chat, hide your kids, hide your husband, because the fat fucking whale is going to try to steal them.
Oh, I saw what he wrote.
Savagery.
Savagery. Damn.
I wish I could, JP, but you people are coming out with gold right now.
Tiffany,
Oh,
Tiffany is
oh,
why
Merge.
ET went home. Exactly.
I was gonna say I noticed as well. Damn. Shit. Oh shit. Ah. Keep it up, people. Guys are doing great in the chat.
But it's so funny. She wonders why she's nothing more than a cum dumpster. She literally wonders why.
Hmm.
All right, Angie, you want to know?
Some people just don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to expose that, Heather. Come on. You really have to. Expose it for people that don't know.
Hmm.
Okay. What happened is Toad Finney, Ray Rock, and Jake DeMarco had a private DM discussion going on. However, it wasn't all that private considering she kept telling me about it.
Oh boy.
She sat there and told me, Ray Rock was married, but he's a widower now because she OD'd, and now he's trying to move on. It's only been a year, but I'm starting to feel these things for him. I think he's fucking hot.
Oh my god.
Really? Hmm.
Drag her, Heather. Drag her, queen.
Wow.
Drag her.
So, as she talked to him more and more, she started doing a little Facebook background searching on him. And all of a sudden, she started sending me these screenshots of his Facebook page of what she says is two different girls. And to me, they looked similar enough that it could have just been one picture was her a little older.
Hmm.
Again, that was just to me. So, and she's sitting there, he's fucking lying. He's doing this. He's doing that. And then next thing I know, she's telling me that she started ignoring him in the chat. Because this is her MO, folks. When she doesn't want to talk to people and she wants to start disconnecting from them, she ignores them in her chat.
Yeah.
But still likes their tweets and still has private conversations with them. How fucked up is that?
Yeah, and she'll be like, oh, this person said this, but don't go to that person and question them because that will just start drama.
Exactly.
Oh, please.
Stupid cunt.
So, and this is something that actually was brought up on Ken's show. One night after their show, they stayed on Skype with a few other people, Ray Rock being one of them. And Tiffany had mentioned something about him acting funny and wondering what he was smoking, and then Ray Rock was like, "Oh, I don't do that." And then according to her, she said he disappeared off screen, and then there was this giant puff of smoke, and he comes back, sits down, and he's butt-ass naked.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Well, to be fair, like I said, everyone sees her as nothing more than a cum dumpster.
Oh, jeez.
But that's the thing. It wasn't just her on the Skype call with him. There were a few other people.
Heather, have you ever considered hosting a mukbang? Because I would love to join.
No, but Merge sat there and tagged all three of us in the same comment, and it got the idea rolling in my head.
Ooh, we should do it.
No, not that.
Oh.
Since we are three women in this community that know so much about wrestling, how would everybody feel about Valena, myself, and Gina
and Earl
and Gina doing an all women's Wrestling Rage podcast?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Interesting. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea.
What do you people say in the chat? And Gina, if you're interested, let me know.
Hell yeah.
She likes it. How about us to do this? Put one in the chat if you would like to see this happen.
Yeah, Earl. Look at Earl with the idea. It's killing it.
Yep. I remember Joe Cronin did that. We said, put one in the chat if you think Earl sounds Canadian. Yep, and they're starting to pop up right now.
Earl is a genius. Put him over.
Yep. Merge says he'll watch that. Serial Assassin says, yeah.
Oh God, Kellen,
Kill-
it just made a meme of
Ooh.
Toadfany.
I want to
Oh.
see this meme of Toadfany, please. Have me dying on this call.
Yeah, but definitely you probably should DM it to Heather and probably hopefully she could put it on the screen. I like to see it.
Heather, it's very sexy the way you devour your cookies.
Yum.
Are those 7-Eleven cookies?
They are.
They're good.
Gosh, I miss 7-Eleven.
Oh, I love 7-Eleven. I'm in there all the time.
Cool. Haven't had this. Shit. It's bad that we don't have a 7-Eleven or a Myers or a Kmart.
Do you guys have a Wawa where you live, Earl?
A Wawa?
Mm-hmm.
I love Wawa.
Walmart?
Me too.
Mean Walmart?
No.
No. I'm dead right now. No. Wawa is basically an upgraded 7-Eleven.
Exactly. It's
no,
like 7-Eleven and
don't.
Quick Mart had a baby.
No, we don't. But we do have a thing called Corner Store. We have a Valero. We have a Chevron. Of course, we have a Time Wise, which is basically partnerships with a Shell, other gas companies, and all that shit. You know, which my nephew used to work at when I first came down here. He was working at some location near the freeway there.
I just gotta say real quick, thank you Crimson Studios for liking a tweet it was mentioned in about my show.
Is he watching?
I don't know if he is, but if he does watch, thank you very much for that. Alright, let's see. Let's find Killing It.
Meme set on Twitter, definitely. Should be there.
Not there. It's not in the chat.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Alpha just said Tophany and Miss Piggy auditioned for Miss America. Tophany was thrown out of the building. Judges were horrified. LOL. So anything else? So what did I hear about Paige getting injured from a match with Sasha Banks? I understand.
Yes. It was during the live show. Paige missed a cue. So Sasha ended up kicking her unexpectedly very hard in the back. So they feared she might have re-injured her neck.
Aye.
Yes.
Holy cow.
That kick looked really bad. It looked really hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What do you think, Heather?
From the videos I saw, it looked hard, yes, but that's always been Sasha. She's always been the hard hitter, even though for her small size.
Wow.
If I was in there, I would hit her so hard.
Oh, believe me, I know. But as it's been said,
wow,
mistakes will happen within wrestling.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's called wrestling entertainment.
Yeah, there will be botches. There will be serious botches.
There will be blood.
Yes. And there will be massive injuries. I remember the one where D'Lo Brown and that Draws guy, that one botch incident.
I remember that very distinctly.
Wow.
Did
This
you
is
know that Dross was actually on par to be set up with a huge push at that time too?
yeah.
He
I
was
think I
going to be
remember that. Yeah.
huge. He was
Wow.
friends with Triple H, so he was moving up the ladder, but unfortunately, D'Lo had to fuck it up.
Oh, of
Moving
course.
on up to
There
the
we
east
go. We got
side.
Mello in on the
Oh,
call with
the
us.
legend.
Hey,
What's
Mello,
going
what's
Mello.
on,
up,
wifeys?
dude?
The
And
trio
Doc,
is here.
the
All
trio
right.
amigos,
Iconic trio.
the
All
iconic.
Hashtag
right.
iconic trio.
So the trio, the three women trio, Gina, you, and Heather, should do live women's Royal Rumble.
Absolutely.
I have no problem with that. Gina, will you be around for that being the first show?
January 28th, I believe.
Yes.
There you go. That'll be a good idea. That's a good one.
I would like to see a women's perspective on the first ever women's Royal Rumble.
Okay. So, for that, we had the first date set, folks.
All right, cool.
Gives a little bit of time after New Year's and everything.
Absolutely.
Gina says that would be great. Hell yeah.
I'm watching the videotape of it right now of the Page injury, and oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
She got a
Exactly.
stinger for sure.
holy fuck. Sasha's gonna be in trouble, I think.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the night before Sasha did it too soft and did a miscue, and then the next night she did too hard.
Oh,
She can never
boy.
find the middle balance.
Can't find, you got to find that middle, the status quo.
Hey, killing it. If you could tag us in that meme,
Yeah.
it'd make it a lot
Same.
easier for us to find it, and I'll share it through the
can't
show
find
for
it.
you.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Wow.
So, Mello, is there anything you would like to rant about tonight?
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
have so
killing it.
much. You know, I work in a retail setting, I would say,
Oh,
and every day is
dear
just a new adventure.
God.
Today I have two new technicians that are starting with the company this week and last week, and it's hard. It's hard. It kills me.
I'm actually gonna make a whole new window for this because
Here we go.
wow.
Wow, what
Wow.
a week to start them, Mallow, right after Christmas. That's crazy.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to me.
And ladies and gentlemen, this here
Here we
is
go.
what the wonderful killing it has made. That's too many faces at once.
Holy crap.
I don't
Is that
see
what
it
happens
yet.
when you Google her name?
That's the meme he
Oh,
made.
the fat weld
Oh
right there.
my! Oh man! I see it. Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
She wants
Thank-
something in that mouth, I can tell you that.
Now we just needed to say that face you make after you swallow his load.
Oh man!
The champ is.
Damn!
That's insulting the Jabba the Hutt. That's what Trexter said.
Oh man!
So you got a blue whale, you got a orangutan,
Yes.
I think.
Mhm.
You got Jabba,
And then blue
and then
whales
you got
again.
You got a lot of blue whales
And
there.
you got that
Hash-
thing. And you got that
hashtag-
thing down there.
Hashtag toadbros.net.
Codebros.net.
Like Bang Bros, Toad Bros,
Oh,
you know.
I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
gonna. I thought there was a real website. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like people at Walmart, but it's like her face on everything.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Gosh.
That's a scary sight, Heather.
Yeah. It's like a car wreck. You can't look away from it.
No, it's like it needs to be like a 3D illusion image. And
Her
start
fake
spinning.
teeth. Her fake teeth got fucked up. Like her smile is fucked up because of her veneers.
Yeah, it's
Like if
crooked.
you see her in person, her mouth is crooked. Like legitimately crooked. She has to take photos on an angle. She can't take photos any which way. She has to be on an angle.
Wow.
Yeah, she looks
veneers
very different.
mess
and-
up the smile.
No, I didn't know she was wearing veneers.
Yeah, she
Yes.
has. She spent a lot of money on them, probably
Oh.
grandma's inheritance.
Wow.
That's how she's paying them off, at least.
Wow, that is something there. Hmm.
She could have had
Yep.
a Cadillac.
Why
Shit.
would she need a Cadillac when she stays home 24/7?
Savagery.
Oh, it's just beginning, honestly. It's just starting.
It's just the beginning.
The night is still young.
And so are we, damn it.
All right, we got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Oh my god, Drew. Her veneers are messed up from all the married dick sucking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Preach,
man.
Drew. Drew, you are a savage. Thank you.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, they stay onto her teeth a little bit better. It's glue.
Shit.
What was that food thing that you were talking about?
Oh, the mukbang.
Yeah, I think you were talking. I keep thinking of bukkake.
Oh, I'm sure she enjoys that with a bunch of married men. and
That's what I
they're
was looking with all those faces.
So she gets
Oh,
like 20
geez.
different married men, and she just gets like bukkakeed all night, and her dog
Yeah.
watches. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And by the way, Trek just said she took Gary Busey's teeth.
That is Gary Busey's teeth, dude. Oh my god.
This
Can
one's from
somebody edit
Bobbit.
that?
Oh my god.
Somebody put some head and teeth together?
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I can't Busey right now.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh
oh.
my god.
Damn.
Savagery.
Damn.
You ever hear that story about in the 70s they had a whale wash up at the beach and they tried to get rid of it, so they blew it up?
Oh my god, the fucking
And then
lard
whale
flying
chunks went
everywhere.
from like 2 miles
boy.
around.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Let's start a movement. Hashtag Toad Lives Matter.
Toad lives matter, okay?
Oh man.
Wait, that would imply her life matters.
Shit.
Every life matters. Including toad lives.
All toads matter.
All toads matter.
All toads matter.
Oh,
We have to
God.
save the wildlife. It's up to us.
And Killing It says, however, don't save the whales.
At least not one particular one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's tons of whales out there. You just don't need to save the 1 ton.
Save them all except this one right here. She can go.
Gina in the chat, hashtag don't save the whales.
You should make that a shirt.
Mhm.
She slept with at least 10 different married men.
Wow. It's kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic when you have to resort to getting other, when you have to go with OPP.
No single guy wants to hit that fat fuck. But like that's the thing. And to her co-host, he's like the epitome of a cuck. He'll just sit there and watch and like beat off
He's in-
to it.
He's in the
beating
corner.
off- Yeah, he's beating off to the guys.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
gosh.
like, oh my god, my parents hate me because I'm a low-key faggot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gosh.
Oh my
He's in
god.
the closet.
I wear suits. I'm a 45-year-old man that wears colored fedoras. Look at me.
Oh
Purple.
gosh.
Well,
Perfect
actually,
fedora.
Tommy called him out last night. He's not wearing a proper fedora.
All I'm gonna say to
Tommy's
that,
right.
Heather.
That's like an 1890s women's hat.
Well, all I
Oh,
have
gosh.
to say to that, hashtag all fedoras matter.
All fedoras matter, everybody.
Fuck with the queen, bitch.
If you're gonna wear a fedora, you gotta make it look good.
Man. I bet you get the kind of hats I have. Cowboy hats. Black cowboy hats. Like what Lemmy Kilmister used to wear.
Well, that's the hat I have.
Or Slash.
Oh yeah, the top hat. Fuck yeah.
She would be like, who's Slash?
Are you
Did
serious?
somebody just say Flash?
Oh, dear
Here
God,
we go,
no.
guys.
No.
Only married men only.
Right.
Look over here, married men.
Boing. Oh my God! All the married guys would turn to stone.
Medusa.
By the nipples. By the nipples.
Her nipples are 20 inches long.
Mm-hmm. And you got to get through all the rows of flesh to get to that twat, which is heavily guarded by a huge tarantula.
I was just gonna say there's probably spider webs in there now.
There's cobwebs, definitely there.
Oh yeah.
Smelly cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh baby, let me get to that pussy. Oh wait, I gotta get the bug spray first.
The bones of my grandma, why are they there?
Oh,
If I'm not out in 2 years, send a search party.
If I'm not out of there in 2 years, you better come in for me.
Literally, come in.
You better come in because it's going to take 2 years to find me. The crevices are caves.
shit.
But
Oh, yeah,
it just goes back to what I.
Sorry.
It just goes back to what I said before. I mean, if you have to fucking sit there and make up lies about your original fan base, because let's face it, the original fan base is all here in my chat. What does that say?
Yeah, the ones you just you disrespected.
They're not married men, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are.
Well, some are.
Some are, and they still got their heads on their shoulders.
They still got head, that's for sure. I can attest to that one.
Uh-huh.
They got their head
that
going on.
knowledge. Mm-hmm. They literally did. But I won't name names.
Mm-hmm.
The Book of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
The Book of Shade.
The Book of Shade. Is that going to be your bio?
No, but it should be.
That could be.
Hashtag Valena the Savage. My new Twitter name.
Valena.
I want to bring up something that Heather also said to a lot of people during this who ride bikes during the summertime about gearing up the right way. You know, I wrote in the chat, dress for the slide, not for the ride.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember one time me and a friend of mine was driving in one of my old cars, and he noticed that there was this one guy on a bike, and he was barefoot, no shirt, jean shorts, not even a helmet, and it's like and the guy, my buddy, noticed, it's like hold up, no boots, no pants, no jeans, no leather jacket, helmet. This guy's an idiot. He said that out loud.
You sound like Pee Wee Herman right then.
Now, I didn't want to shout out loud because
He's an idiot! Ah!
my nephew's sleeping. He's got work in the next morning, so I have to keep it down in a way. But when you
Pee Wee
live,
Herman's my hero, so.
But when you think about Gary Busey, what the accident he had,
That was horrible.
and, yeah, and I guess everyone says he was never really quite the same after that. That's why I know he did some more acting jobs, but however, he does have, yeah, exactly.
His personality
everyone
changed
gets-
for sure.
Everyone gets brain damage watching that toad cunt.
That's why I was looking at the watch count. I had to close that shit down.
No, you're giving her views. You can't do that.
That's true.
I only had this on. That's about it. I only flicked on for a second to see how many people are watching. And of course, less. While Heather gets more. You have 42 watching right now, girl.
42. That's a
42.
lucky number right there.
And and you
See,
got
my lucky number has always been 13, so that says a lot about me.
And you're close to getting 100. All you need is about eight more subs.
I saw that. I'm very excited.
If you're not
That's
subscribed.
insane. 44 people watching with 92 subs. Like, I honestly only see a legend. I'm glad my best friend's a fucking legend already.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right, and Trexter said Tiff had sex with a beaver. Out popped Kevin Dunn.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Tiff had sex with plenty of beavers, I'll say that.
Hmm.
She looks like a beaver.
Yeah. By the way, Valina, what is up with Kevin Dunn? I heard so much about him. They said that he's a jackass, or that is that correct about the dude? Because
Well, from what
GP's
I've heard through the grapevine, he's very, 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 very backwards. He's not modern. He thinks that women should be reduced to bra and panties matches and evening gown matches. He thinks the era of Sable was the best era in women's wrestling.
Mhm.
He's a joke, basically. He's everything like Vince Russo, Kevin Dunn. They're all like the same like misogynistic pieces of shit. And also, not even that. He just like doesn't push anyone that's good, you know. So once Vince McMahon steps down, I will assure you, guaranteed, Triple H will fire Kevin Dunn that day.
Uh-huh.
That'd be
Because
great.
I remember hearing watching Jim Cornette talk about the time he almost lunged at Kevin Dunn over this meeting. Cornette was trying to get the Patriot, who just joined the WWF at that time. He was trying to get him into the matches and some stuff there. And Kevin Dunn was like, oh, they were concentrating on the current stuff, like the current stars like Austin, The Rock, and such and such and such. And finally, Cornette just burst open and said, damn it, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to knock your Bucky 2 feet out of
Are you
the
looking at
place."
Bobbit? Is that why you have that face,
No.
Heather?
And
Oh no.
guess
Look at what Bobbit did.
know what? I don't see it yet.
No,
Look
you'll
what
see
Bobbit
it soon.
posted on Twitter.
All right.
And guess what? If the WWE wants to be global, let's get real. 55% of the population of the world is women.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you alienate 55% of your customer base, you're not going to be global dominant.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
foul-mouth Bobbit.
hey,
I'm
Dave.
dead.
Well, what up, dude? Tiffany looks like Chewbacca from the Star Wars.
And the fact that the picture he put her face on is very close to her skin tone to start off with.
It's pretty close. I can't believe
it's
this
pretty
woman's
close
this
to
flexible
her
in that
weight.
picture.
Mhm.
You mean Toadfini? Yeah.
All right.
That's
so,
literally how she looks, honestly.
all right. So this thing is on Twitter. You said.
Oh,
Mellow?
it's there, baby.
All right. And we go to.
Can you handle it, Doc?
I'm looking for it.
And we're about to see Killing It's picture. I'm up on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Who would win? A weapon of mass destruction and a source of absolute power, or one tubby nuisance? That's a close one. That mouth can take a lot. Look at that.
Yeah, it's taking time for my Twitter to get going there. So who knows? Oh gosh.
Trust me, Killing It, that's all you ever want.
I see it.
Tiffatoad?
Ugh.
So
I have
everybody's
another
working
critique
tomorrow?
about her podcast, to be honest. Why does she have to recruit someone who does a wrestling show to be on her dating show? That's what I don't understand about her. She's desperate for anyone to join.
Cheating show?
Exactly, cheating on people's wives. Yeah, she loves that. And then she cries when guys block her. She wonders why.
There it is. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. So look at them and handle it and shaking that thing like.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Oh my
Look at her eyes
gosh.
so devilish. Anybody want to tap that shit? Press 1 in the chat if you want to tap it. Come on, guys. Press that 1.
Holy crap. Son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we got one.
Killed himself.
We got Sir Cardinal wants to tap that shit.
Wow, I'm not
Oh my.
surprised.
Mhm.
Sir Cardinal's mustache would tap that twice.
Oh.
Dan says 2. I got 3 2s up so far. 57.
You wouldn't be able to get out of it though.
Mhm.
Shut up, Alina. I'm not kidding. Uh-oh. Oh, he is kidding. Okay, good. I read that wrong.
You're starting trouble.
Trouble's my middle name.
Trouble's my middle name.
Apparently,
My
my middle
name's
name is
Bond.
User, so. It's the same for Ken.
That was good. That was good. And also, Heather, according to the Toad, your middle name is Uber.
Please.
Uber awesome.
This is what she told me. She would always say, like, yeah, she works for Uber.
Oh gosh.
Works for Uber.
Like, all Heather spends her money on is Uber. That's what she said.
Then wouldn't they be paying me, not me paying them?
Yeah, wouldn't it be like
Mhm.
Her biggest thing to try and put against you is that, like, you never contribute to, like, your meals and stuff. Everybody has to pay for her. She never contributes.
Meanwhile, I have the bank statements that say otherwise.
That's why I always pay with a card. That's why I always pay with a card with stuff like that.
Same here.
You have to.
I pay with a check. It takes me a couple minutes to write out, but you know what?
Really?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
something
barely
her
even pay with
co-host would
cash
do.
anymore.
Her co-host would pay with a check.
I don't usually go out to restaurants.
Her co-host, and I don't care if this offends anybody, but her co-host would pay with his EBT card.
Oh, shit.
Oh, oh, oh.
Do you take
Oh.
EBTs here? Excuse me, waiter, do you take EBT cards here?
God.
Heather's loving that savagery.
You do? Well, I'll have the lobster and steak then, my friend.
Okay, since Killing It, you've been out for a little while, I'm going to fill you in. Apparently, Toadfany thought I was using her to get food, go shopping at stores I fucking hate, and that I was using her to gain viewers and gain popularity for my podcast. My original podcast, The Tattooed Masses. So,
Hey, Trek, you're giving Toadfany too much credit. She's unable to climb anything with that weight.
Barely
Tophany
gets
climbed
that
up in
chair.
Hell in the Stone and put a hole in it that says Trexter. Oh, damn. Does Tophany's apartment charge her for having 2 dogs
oh
in the
shit,
house?
Gina. Oh god. How you doing, Gorilla?
Mhm.
Gina in the chat. Hey guys, my mommy bought my groceries, clothes, and basically everything else, but I don't know if I can afford to go to New Orleans. So let's all get a room together so I can try and sleep with one of you.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, Gina, my only thing with what you said,
Mhm.
can try and sleep with one of you? Not all, because she's trying to go for everybody.
Mhm.
That's what I said to everybody. Hide your kids, hide your husbands.
Hide
Because
your
the
skin
bitch is
flutes.
gonna come and take them.
Hide your skin flutes, everybody in the chat.
Mhm.
Doc,
Hide your-
do you have a
She's
skin
all-
flute?
Anyone with the dick,
Yep,
she's
we
all
all-
over them.
Yep, gonna have to get a chastity belt for that broad.
You might want to watch your butthole, too.
Oh, gosh.
No, Bobbit, I don't have a car. It was her car.
Ah.
I want to get an electric scooter. That's what I want.
I kind of do
When-
too. They look fun as hell.
They really do.
When Toadfany walks in a room, the floor shakes.
Oh, jeez. Alex has said Tophany is the reason suicide numbers are rising.
Yeah, Gina, she called you a dick-riding horse seeking attention.
You know that a lot of people take that as a compliment. What's up, Canadian basement?
Basement in
what
the
up,
chat. Glad to see you
Phil-
survived your 10-hour stream.
Did he
I was
fall
gonna-
asleep? Is that what happened?
Yes, he was drunk, man.
Oh my
He was
god.
wasted. I bet that could be an understatement. And
Oh,
his
yeah,
stream was
Toad
going
Finney's
on
truck.
all night.
Toad Finney's truck, when she gets in her truck, her weight, it goes to the left side. It completely goes all the way down. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
something to see. Yeah, it's crazy. When I saw it with my own eyes. When she gets in her truck, it literally sumps to the side.
Are you telling me she's like 3 layers of Spanx or something to keep all that stuff in?
Dude, and the worst thing, she wears activewear pants.
Oh.
Activewear. Active, which is the complete opposite of her because she sits in bed all day stalking
Well,
everybody.
she must sweat a lot.
Oh, she absolutely does. When I was
That's
hanging out
why.
with her, just in broad daylight, it wasn't even hot or anything like that. She had probably, I want to say, 3 layers of full coverage foundation on, and she was sweating. Sweat was literally dripping down as she was eating her McDonald's.
Oh, like she needs to.
Oh, but you know what? Anytime her and I hung out, that food always made her sick.
Oh, she ate it the day.
But yet she eats it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, but she did try to turn me on to that. Oh my god, you need to try the crock pot. It'll change your life.
I
Yeah,
bought
it'll
one.
change
It's
your
still
life
sitting
in
in
the
the fucking
bathroom.
box.
You bought one, Heather?
I did. Mainly because during the winters, I like soup, so I wanted to start making my own.
Queen of soup.
McDonald's has soup?
Oh gosh. Pray it's not Tommy's.
I wish McDonald's had soup.
No, thank you. That would be utterly disgusting, considering the
It
flavors
actually
that come out
would
with other
be
shit.
Gross. Yeah, can I get that 7-day-old soup, please?
Oh, God.
Thanks.
Gosh.
Oh, you didn't put the light on? Extra bacteria, cum soup? Yeah, thank you.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
If she goes to SummerSlam, Heather and I will publicly drag her ass.
Drag her ass in the ring and pound the shit out of her.
Wait,
No. Nobody wants to pound that. Let me just say that.
Yeah, you don't want to pound that.
That's what I'm talking about. The other kind of pounding. Bam,
Yeah,
bam,
right. You're
bam,
lying,
whack,
Doc.
bam.
You're a liar.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Doc! We gotta go 88 miles an hour! Doc!
Her co-host probably fucked her, but now he's a cuck, so I'm sure she's gotten pregnant by him before. Probably had an abortion.
Probably. And he's probably, I'm telling you, in that closet every fucking night with a new guy. She's doing something.
Oh, absolutely. That's why they're not together. Or they are together, and it's like a threesome, another guy and her. And she's got that strap on to fuck him. Yep.
Oh,
Tiffany's definitely the man of the relationship. You could tell by that hyena laugh.
She's a
oh
pegger.
gosh.
We're in agreement with that, Gina.
Mm-hmm.
And Basement, since you were not here for
Oh.
the announcement, really quick. Gina has agreed, and so has Valena, to work with me for an all-women's Wrestling Rage podcast.
That's right. You heard it here first. Gina, Valena, and Heather. All in one room.
Somebody's getting wet, that's for sure.
Somebody get out your towels and buckets and
Umbrellas.
Now that'll be
Umbrellas.
cue for her to create 35 different accounts and call her mommy.
Damn.
Oh my god, Basement. Trust me, you do not have to chop it off. We will welcome you on.
don't chop it off, Canadian.
Nah.
Don't do it.
No, dude.
Oh god.
David Wells, cheers, my friend.
Cheers
God
to you,
bless.
dude.
Godspeed.
Yeah, James is the perfect cock. Totally.
He looks like one. Look, he's.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at it.
I don't see them. Guess I gotta open up another tab and see what kind of bullshit they got. I'll make this quick because I don't want to turn to stone.
He loves KFC though. He loves that fried chicken and cornbread.
I love that. What's that bowl? I call it the fat bowl.
Mashed
KFC?
potato bowl.
Yeah, I love that thing.
I honestly live for KFC. I love that place.
Before I started eating healthy, I haven't been to KFC for over a year now.
I haven't been to KFC in 10 years.
Wow.
I have not eaten traditional fast food in 4 years.
Babe, what do you eat?
That's great.
I eat mostly Italian food, Chinese food, or I make my own.
I love
Oh my
Italian
god.
food.
Let's
I
eat
love
Italian
Chinese
food
food.
together.
Oh,
Let's Oh my god, I just had the perfect idea.
Uh-oh.
Heather and I should host an Italian food mukbang.
Can you please? I want to watch you guys.
Oh my god. We could just eat spaghetti and just twirl it around.
And pizza.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, pizza.
Chicken parm.
Ooh.
Meatballs.
Balls? Balls?
You
Where's
can eat
Toad
balls
Fitty?
all night long.
Balls? Balls.
Balls.
When you say balls, she just runs.
I said balls.
Yep.
Oh, Drew said it best again. He said James uses the pimp cane to find the missing dildo inside Tiffany.
Wow. He does a little doctor action.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, we got your x-rays back, and it looks like there's a 14-inch kielbasa up your asshole.
Gorilla, I would meal prep, but I get so tired from work that I forget what's in my fridge or my freezer, so that's actually hard for me.
It is hard. I cook every day, basically. I have to go shopping every 2 or 3 days.
Meal
Shopping.
prepping is so time consuming, honestly.
It is. Especially the morning when you're trying to make bacon. You're trying to cook bacon. It takes 30 minutes. Just, the oven has to heat up, and then you put the bacon in, and then it's got to cook.
That's why you have cooks like James to do everything for you.
Thank God. Thank God I don't have to deal with that thing. I'd rather just keep on making my bacon.
She plays the system and pretends to have this disease.
Well, if I had my
I get
EBT
flare-ups
card,
in my
I could use it on my
ankle.
bacon too.
I get flare-ups in my ankle. I can't work, Mama. Spare me, you fucking slut.
I don't want to work with that hippo no more.
She doesn't want to work because she's lazy. Duh.
Hotel
Correct,
21.
Heather?
Bob,
Oh, that is
that's
the only kind
hilarious.
of working she does. Her tongue does a lot of working. That's it.
No, she also takes the time out of her busy dick sucking day to stalk other people's pages. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
they said this about me now, and then they said this about me.
Oh my god, Mom! When her mom's at work, Mom! Heather and Valina are in the chat talking about me. Let's dislike their channel now.
They're reading a Cookie Monster book.
Oh, they're trying to throw shade.
Oh my God.
Oh, are they doing this towards Earl again?
Really,
Because I know for a
Is that what they were doing?
read.
Yeah, they were. He was
yeah,
reading
it's shade
Thomas the
towards
Tank.
Earl.
Yeah.
Mhm. They're throwing shade towards someone, and I would love to see who it is, because I will destroy them.
Let me see. Hold on.
All right.
I love that the nickname we've given her, Toadfinny, has reached Joe.
Dude, and it was that night that we were texting, Toadfinny. Wasn't that awesome?
Yes.
Dude, Heather and I are legit geniuses. You guys have to put us over.
Put them over. Over your knee and spank them both. You hear that, everybody? Spank them.
I'm gonna spank you.
Okay.
I just put something in the Skype chat here. Some of that.
Hey,
I
Earl,
think
you should go in their room and troll them. Just be like, you're a cuck. That'd be so funny.
I would. You know what? That would be a good idea. Come up with an different identity, and just troll the fuck out of them.
Do it.
All right.
Mello,
have to
who are
tell.
they talking about? I'm not watching them.
I'm trying to. She just keeps laughing. It's so gross.
I think that's fake, to be honest. I think she exaggerates
It's
her
so
laugh.
annoying. Oh my god.
That's why.
Ah,
Heather
ha,
would
ha,
know
ha.
more than me. I only knew her a couple weeks. But Heather, doesn't she exaggerate her laugh from what I've gathered?
She can.
Mhm.
They're talking about somebody being fat.
Wow, that's very funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like an
she's finally-
oxymoron.
Who the
I
fuck
can't
are they
watch this
talking
anymore.
about? I want to know.
It's he was reading some Cookie Monster story and
Wait a
she
second.
keeps
No, Cookie Monster? What was
Yeah,
I just
Cookie.
eating?
Oh
Oh my god.
my god, no one ever drags my friend.
Hold
Okay.
on. Let me go backwards. Let me go back.
Fucking bastards. And you have 6 dislikes. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So
Hold on, guys.
Actually,
Hold on.
fucking joke.
I thought they were talking about they were looking at the feed.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
not. Don't. I'm not jumping to any conclusions. I'm just.
I'm gonna still drag them. Let me drag them. That's what I do best.
But that's very suspicious that you're eating cookies and
Now
now they have cookies all over.
They really want this war with us, Heather. They really want it.
And
You know,
she has the nerve to call me fat?
Exactly. Just when we, we're kind of like getting over this, even though she's always going to be the running joke, she still wants to play with fire, then she's going to get burned. This is going to be the end. If she wants to keep this up, we will bury her officially.
yeah.
How
Or
many
need to-
warnings do you need? Exactly, Bobbit. It's war now. You want to
Well,
start with my friend, you're done. This
What's
whole
the-
community is going to destroy her.
I mean, what's the chances of? Well, I mean, why Cookie Monster? You know why?
Exactly.
Exactly. It came.
I'm trying to go backwards to see when they started this Cookie Monster crap.
Let's see what they got here. They got only 20 likes and 37 dislikes. Mhm. Okay.
Bitch wants to call me fat. I wear a size 12 in pants, sometimes a size 10.
Heather's beautiful. Call my
That's-
friend fat, I will fuck you up.
That's a great size right there, actually.
She, however, could fit into a size 20.
I'm really sick of her trying to talk shit about my fucking friend.
Yeah, I'll say it right now on the air. If Heather lived in my area, I'd be hitting up on her 24/7.
Oh, that was nice
Oh.
of him, Gina.
She has some nerve, and that little cuck too. Oh my god. I'm just beside myself. I'm just shocked that they have the balls to continue this when we have more dirt on them than they can imagine. Do you really want to die? Like,
Unless if somebody brought up the cookie, but why a Cookie Monster? I don't know.
Mello, you're so nice, but you cannot give them excuses. Tell me how, for months they've been doing this, and now Heather eats a cookie, and that retard has to look at the book and read a Cookie Monster? No. They're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a cookie before, and now there's a cookie on the screen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Heather's beautiful. Look at Tiffany. Heather doesn't even need makeup. She doesn't even wear makeup. Look at her.
Yeah, look at that natural beauty.
Slays her. Exactly.
I'm actually going to eat a cookie right now myself.
Now I'm pissed. Now I think Heather's in shock because she knows that they have the fucking balls to try something when we could literally ruin them. Like, completely ruin them.
Mhm.
I just don't know why they are starting in.
Because they don't know when to quit.
Yeah, but the thing is, though...
Well, thank
Gorilla
you for
Strong just got banned.
Thank you for
From
going
all
over
the
there,
chat.
Gorilla. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gorilla. You're awesome.
Mhm.
Anybody else want to go over there to defend Heather's honor? Fucking cunt. I hope everybody dislikes their stream. If you don't want to go in the chat, at least give it a dislike.
Somebody can call in too, with the restricted number if you want to do that.
39 have disliked right now.
She most likely won't answer it.
Yeah. Yeah, they got only 20 likes and 39 dislikes right now. So
I see 40.
Oh, wow. Cool. See, I had to refresh your page, and it's still the same here. I just had to refresh the page. I got
Gorilla
to turn it off.
She is an aborted fat ass fetus. You are right. That was actually her name in high school.
Is her channel name Toad Finny? That was good. Heather's pissed. You could tell. Oh. See, Heather's so fucking chill. She's a great person. When you get her pissed, though, she's gonna come guns a-blazing. She's ready. She's getting ready. I know.
She's just in her head. She's planning out.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot, you guys. Don't worry. We will take them down.
All right.
And I know all of you guys are on our side with us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's wrong.
Oh, my God, Alex. Go for it.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Go for it. Anyone who wants to write in the chat, let's see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Monique Dupree keeps on tweeting and retweeting my tweet to her. The original Gata.
Mm-hmm. Heather, you said Ken was going to be on later on tonight?
He was in the chat earlier.
Okay.
I think he did a stream earlier today.
Mm-hmm. The JB, Justin Bailey? I
believe it was the United States of Bailey.
Oh, shit. I didn't get the notification.
YouTube fucks up a lot.
I know. What the fuck is up with that, YouTube? Get
Twitch
your
does the same
together.
shit, too.
That poor guy who's co-hosting with them, I feel bad for him because he's being, like, he's on the wrong side. Like,
no,
he's an
he
idiot.
knows exactly what he's doing. He's riding that pussy.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Alex.
I was listening to his words. He's all up on that bush.
Oh, you think that he's with Toad Finny?
Oh, he's the stuff he was saying. And then what's his name in the fedora thing kept looking at him like, "Rawr. I'm a cuck. Rawr."
No, the cuck wants the guy.
Well, maybe that's why he was looking at him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Okay, and Alex Payne is in there, and so is Marvin What?
You guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm. Alex is like, what up?
I'm going to word this very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else that wants to, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
She has more watching than she had 6 watching.
Oh my God, how are you, Tiffany? Oh my God,
I saw
Alex,
How are
you're
you?
everything. Alex.
Oh.
That was legendary. Yeah, Drew is saying everybody go in, you guys.
Going hard, going deep. Her teeth look like derp or reap.
Uh-huh.
Derp, derp,
And
derp.
Marvin.
Oh,
and he just
get
got
deleted. Everybody got deleted.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Everyone got banded.
Mm-hmm.
The cuck band, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cuck Man.
The cuck man.
He's the Cuck Man. He's the Cuck Man. Skilly-boop-boop-boop-a-bow.
Cuck lives matter.
Cuck lives matter.
Oh, and Heather, what did I tell you about Salarat?
Yep.
What did I tell you, hon?
Right up her crotch.
Right up that ugly, fat toad cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. She does look like Kevin Dunn.
And Gina, she always looks like that.
And this is a lot of makeup she has on. And one eyebrow is like a lot thicker
Hey.
than the other one.
And still,
Oh,
Yeah.
she paints them on. That's why.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
And despite all that work, Kevin Dunn still looks better than her.
You put Kevin Dunn in a dress, and that guy looks a lot hotter than Tiffany. I don't know what kind of accent they
Her
were.
eyebrow is really fucked up.
Yeah, the right one is like
Really
way thicker than the
bad.
left.
Mm-hmm.
What did she draw one on and leave the other one unattended to?
I think one of her eyes is kind of lazy, so she's got to like do her best.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so it goes together with the actual person who doesn't even work for a living. Very lazy.
It's her character, her eyebrows are all the same.
Yep. Yeah.
Her teeth are on a slant.
Mhm.
Everything's slanted. It's all
Mhm.
going to the right.
Hmm. Her weight as well.
She has a couple rolls on the one side
A couple. That's being generous.
and a few on the other.
A lot.
I can't even think of that. I'm just thinking of Spanx.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of
Oh,
The,
more people were deleted from the chat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Adam,
Dolphin on high.
You guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Heather's pissed right now.
Do you know the ingenuity to keep those rolls in? Do you know what kind of planning that takes every day on her part?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Heather?
No,
I'm
go-
here.
She's pissed.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it on the face, man.
what
Yeah,
do you
we-
what do you think? What's in your head right now?
Yeah, speak your mind, sis.
You want to sit there and try to be a fucking troll and throw cookies all over your fucking background because you
Yep.
know I put cookies on my stream because I was eating them because I wanted a snack. But guess what? That's the last time I'm eating for the day. You're going to be eating at least 6 more times before you go to sleep, if you even go to sleep. Because I know you're going to be watching this back again once your fucking stream ends. Because you got nothing better to do with your fucking life. And then you sit there and ask yourself, I don't have any friends. Why is that? Because you call your co-host your friend, but meanwhile, you trash talk the shit out of him behind his fucking back all the fucking time as well. You don't know the meaning of the word friendship.
Nope.
Your co-host was to call me a waste of space. He needs to look at his co-host. Because you know what? You're the biggest waste of fucking space on the entire fucking planet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Preach.
Sal Rex is going to work with JD soon.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
Yep.
The lines have
There we
really
go.
been drawn.
Joe Cronin, everybody. Joe Cronin. Now Joe Cronin's going to get involved with that one.
Holy fuck.
That's
Oh,
alright.
man.
No, Salrex can do what he wants. Because you know he's not going to do any work for us. He already laid that line down with Ken.
He blew it up.
Yep.
He's just got to realize he's going to end up hurting himself in this. Because they're going
definitely.
to end up turning on him. Because you know what? Salrex,
Right now.
Salrex, I had a friendship with her. She confused me with a whore. And turned her back on me. You are a business partner. Just wait. That sweet little innocent, oh my god, your daughter is so cute, I just want to pinch her cheeks, is soon going to turn into, yeah, his daughter is so fucking overweight, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I give it at least another 4 months before that starts happening. If it hasn't already started. Because this is all this woman knows how to fucking do, is talk behind people's back. She does not have the fucking balls to come and speak to somebody in their face and give them a valid fucking reason why she doesn't like them. Because her valid fucking reason is bullshit. And nothing but lies she created on her own.
Oh, they just blocked Justin Sausage Johnson from the chat.
Yep.
They're
And
not live anymore.
Yeah, the
And
stream just ended.
Everybody marked two hours into the stream when
See, the
Heather
thing with
was
Salrex
telling the
is that
truth
he's-
about Salrex.
Thing with Salarex is that he's playing with fire because, let's be real, we have the numbers. Numbers are always important in anything in life. So when you have the numbers, you're going to go places. We have a big group supporting everybody. It's a big group here. And to be
You got big
honest
dicks
with
here.
you, well, thank you so much, Mello, for that little piece of information that you cut me off with. But Toadfany is going to be taken down. She wants to keep throwing jabs at my friend. You're done. Heather and I are both pretty savage, if you guys haven't gathered that by now.
We know, yes.
With the help of everybody else, though,
Mm-hmm.
they don't stand a chance. You know, people like that guy that was co-hosting with them tonight, if they want to be on that side, then honestly, they're dead to us.
I'm not going to draw that line, Valena, because in the future, they're going to get talked about behind their backs as well, because again, that's all she knows how to fucking do.
Yeah,
and that's all her
true.
co-host knows how to fucking do.
Right.
Other than just say, bow down to the queen, because I have to go do her bidding now. Because
Yeah,
he'll
that's
go
true.
and do the fucking dirty work for her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
This whole thing's incredible.
yes, they do,
Yeah.
Drew.
You
I
know,
know.
that is true. Maybe that guy will come around, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. You know, at this point, her and her cuck are being taken down. So,
48 thumbs down.
holy fuck. How many thumbs up? Just like
21.
Wow, that's terrible.
That's worse than Tommy NC.
Oh my
I
god.
know.
She really messed up.
I know.
Well, Bobbit, I'm going to tell you exactly why she's not going to ban you. Because she wants to try and lure you back in. Even though,
Yeah.
even though she sat there and with that whole fan appreciation thing she did with that YouTuber ass of the tournament week or the month,
Yeah.
and didn't include you. Oh, he's so salty. He's so salty. I can't do anything and not involve him.
She said the same thing about you, Heather, to me. She said, I always have to involve her. I can't do anything without her being involved. It's so annoying. It's like she's my wife. Yep, she's a horrible person.
I feel like my cookies want to come back up.
Drew, I do know that deep down.
And we know that absolutely. Yes, Jeff. She is. She's still. It's more than sounding like a bad friend. She's.
How you
She
doing,
is
Reckless
one.
Jeff? Thank you for coming in.
She's out for herself and herself only. She doesn't have any allegiance to anyone, even her co-host. She has talked about him to me as well.
Oh boy.
And may I say, if anybody hasn't subscribed to Tattooed Mistress, please hit that sub button.
Yep.
Smash that sub button.
Let's
The
get
way I'm
let's
gonna
get her to
smash
100.
Toadfany in her face for talking about my best friend.
Boom,
Smash that subscribe button for her.
boom,
Yes, people. This is the real deal right here, folks.
boom.
Killing
Bam.
it. Killing it. It's your page. You do what you want with it.
See, the problem with Toadfany, here's the issue with this woman, right? She will talk about someone to said person, but when that said person says, wait, I want the full story, and goes to the other person, she'll be like, no, that causes drama. What she really means is,
No,
you're gonna
I
put
lied.
two and two together. Exactly. You're gonna put two and two together, and you're gonna catch me in all these lies, and then I'm gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
So she's a pathological liar. She tries to calculate every single person that she talks to and tell a little tidbit of information, but not the full story. So when you want the full story and want to go to X, Y, and Z, she convinces you not to go.
And when you do, you find out that she's a bunch of fucking shit.
Exactly. She is a master manipulator. If you're stupid, most people can see through her. I saw through it right away. And she talks in circles, so she beats around the bush a lot. So,
She
yeah.
beats a lot of stuff a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
They were talking about bushes and stuff, and she was laughing like her bush is really big or something.
The hashtag the
Oh,
burning bush.
The burning bush.
Oh
Hashtag
gosh.
Toad's burning bush.
Well, thank you,
Toad.
Gina and killing it. I'm not gonna let this get me down.
I love you so
Yeah.
much, Heather.
We all love you.
We love you, Heather.
Who
We
doesn't
all
love
do.
Heather?
I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm really not that pissed off about this because you know what? She's just showing to her fans
It was
the
shady.
person she is.
Yep.
I mean, these are all people. The pictures I showed tonight were from people that she did wrong.
Exactly. But
Mhm.
but let's just break it down like this. Why is she opening this can of worms with all of the following that we have? Why does she want this? Does she want to be miserable forever? You know, because she would cry to me when people would drag her. She'd be like, "This person's being mean to me," and she would literally start crying. And I'm just like, "Well, don't entice people to drag you. Stay away from it." You know. But if she's gonna keep it up, I think it's fair game to drag her. Don't you agree, Heather? Come on now.
Absolutely. I mean, what it comes
If
down to is if she wants to play this game and be a fucking child,
Right.
I will let her, and I will
Right.
let her fans fucking see it.
Right. I'm not going to go after her, but now I am because of what she did tonight. I wasn't going to go after her. Sure, I'm going to make fun of her because everybody does, but I wasn't going to go out of my way to directly go after her. Now, since she's playing with fire and insulting my closest friend, I'm going to flip out. And I feel like this whole group should go after her now for that because it's not fucking cool.
Well, I kind of can't go after her because she has me blocked, and I'm not the person to fucking sit there and create a fake profile like
Exactly.
she is
No, I'm saying
to
the
just
people
go
in the chat
attack her.
will
It's
get
not
her.
worth my time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a cloud of smoke? Doc, are you naked?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I thought you were naked. Sorry.
Nope. Never was.
I saw smoke. I saw Doc naked. I saw some skin. I was just worried. Sorry.
That must have been. Oh yeah, that's right. Their stream ended because there was a lot of smoke on their screens.
Yeah. That's right. Whew, you scared me, Doc.
No, it's all
Okay.
good.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Doc is fully dressed, and
Mhm.
he's okay. He's okay, everybody. He is okay. Hey,
Yeah.
JP, you know what's going on, man. You know what's going on. Oh, it's that time.
Yep. It's throwdown time.
When's the next cigarette?
It's a little ways away yet because I just had one because of all of that, but
What are you
Ken?
down to? Like a half a pack a
absolutely.
day?
Alpha, that's perfectly all right. It's like I said, anybody who wants to can absolutely go over and do what they want. I'm not going to stop you because I'm not your mother and you are, well, again, sausage and broken Matt. With the exception of the two of you, you are adults out here, so you can do what you want. So,
Oh, we just got a dislike.
You're your own zeros and ones, kids.
I really don't. She can dislike all she fucking wants. It really just proves even further.
You'll never get the views Heather has, Tiffany. Keep trying. Never.
Tiffany makes me want to pee.
I just can't wrap my head around the fact that she still wants to play with fire. Still, after everything. She must really be sick. Really be sick.
She's looking for the abuse for sure.
Yep.
It's either that or she's just looking for quick publicity because she can't get it on her own because she's a tub of lard that nobody would even pay attention to.
Well, you notice that's why I didn't say the podcast name out loud.
Exactly, hun.
You did not.
Yeah, that was a smart move. Very smart move. She probably has to pay married men for blowjobs, to be honest. That's how desperate she's come to. That's
She's
how
come
much
to
her life
And
has
we got
dwindled
another
down.
caller in. Hello, Nate. How are you, my dear?
What's going on?
Oh
Hey
my
Nate, what's
God,
up,
you're
bro?
loud.
Hi, Nate.
Oh, I like this.
I I downloaded it from my phone.
Oh, there we go. That
Hmm.
works.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing
Good
pretty
man.
good,
We're
man.
doing good.
How you feeling?
I didn't get the call last week. I didn't get the call on Ken's show because I was out of town, and I was just sitting back watching all the drama unfold, and I had a lot to say myself.
Yes.
So, I mean, if the floor is open for me to say, well, first off, let me
More
let
than
me grab
welcome.
let me grab me a cigarette first so I can light one up with you. I
Okay.
know you already smoked one.
Hey Nate, I'm gonna
So,
grab a beer. Were you saying grab a cig? I'm grabbing a beer.
okay, let me light this real quick. Okay, so first off, she really didn't say too much about me outside of me pretty much the same thing that she said about Cardinal and Basement about choosing sides and everything.
Hmm.
But in a DM, basically she tried to convince me to do fan ass of the week and to turn on Heather and this
Wow.
person was this person was that. I mean, pretty much everybody that's on the call right now, everybody that's in the chat, she's talked shit about to me. And everybody that knows me in the community knows that I've been pretty much in the middle of everybody. I never talked about anybody, I never said anything about anybody, and I just kept it neutral until she started talking about everybody, and then things just kept adding up, kept being repetitious, and this, and this. So, from anonymous source, I was told that she said, "Oh, every girl that Nate talks to in the chat, he must wants to fuck." So I'm like, okay, now a person can't just speak to anybody in the chat without trying to fuck.
Oh, don't you know, Nate? She did the same exact thing to Gina.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, once that got to it, and that started to boil up, it was just like, you know what, fuck her. And then, excuse me, it was James was saying something about me. He would be like, oh man, this man know his football, he know this, he know that. And anytime I used to go in their chat, I speak to everybody. Anytime I see them in the chat, even if they don't reply back or anything, I say, what's up, how y'all doing, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So he hit me up one day and was like, yo, why you don't follow the show no more? Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? And I was just like, yo, y'all liars. So I'm just like, why follow a lie?
You
Like
started to see
y'all,
it.
yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I always been kind of wishy-washy because me personally, I really don't fuck with too many people anyway. That's just, I mean, I've worked in prisons all my life, and you know, being kind of, somewhat in the streets and everything like that, it's hard to trust people. So when you get a vibe about a certain person, you kind of back yourself into that corner and you just sit back and observe. And that's what I did. I just sat back and I observed. Even when everything was going on the last couple weeks, I watched the shows and I listened to the shows, but then it got to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of hearing all this drama about this person, this person, this person, and things started to add up, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna fall back from everything for a minute. And then once I fell back from everything, I realized that okay, this person is fake. This person talks behind this person back. Oh, this person do this and this. And I'm just like, when I came into this community, this was a place for everybody to come to think outside of what's going on.
The bun.
Like, yeah, the fun. Everybody has problems. I have health problems. everybody has health problems or everybody has some problem going on in their life. Everybody turned to the community for different reasons. Then once the drama started, it was, oh, I mean, the drama's always been there. People came and go. I think I've been in this community probably 2 or 3 years, and I've just watched people come and go, people that donate, people think that, they supposed to be mods for this, the people supposed to be doing that for that. And when they don't get their way, they turn into little bitches and just leave. So
Exactly.
I was just like, you know what? Let me just sit back and watch for a second. I
You were the
still,
fly on the wall.
yeah, I still supported everybody. I come to everybody's show. I spoke to everybody. And then when people started turning and shitting, I was just like, okay, I see how it is. But then when it came to the point where people, I mean, when I got the DM was like, oh, stop following Heather because she's a leech and she does this and she does that. I was just like, you know, she's never did anything to me, so why am I gonna stop unfollowing her?
A leech?
Yeah, like she
Wow.
basically she was just like, oh, because Heather had her channel and it wasn't as big as everybody else's channel, but I would tune into it because I have 50 million tattoos. So it was interesting to me. And I was like, okay, she's doing a show about tattoos. So I'm like, cool, let's see what it's about.
Yeah, and that's what that show's about. It's not that that show's there to get huge. It's there for people that have tattoos that want to hear a different perspective.
Uh-huh.
I got a goldfish on my butt.
Yep.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
It has a wizard hat on.
But yeah, I mean, it was just
Oh man.
it was just a lot. Like I was just like, okay, well, you know what? I can't be around this. And then, I seen when she started talking about people that I talk to that I've grown, I call friends in the community, and I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm done with it.
You don't need that either. You don't need the drama.
Exactly. And I mean, pretty much anybody that talks to me, I mean, Mello knows, and I'm sure Earl knows that I'm cool with everybody.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
I've
absolutely.
never.
Everybody. I
You
speak to everybody. I treat everybody with respect. But then once you cross that respect line, I'm just like, nah, I can't fuck with you no more.
Well, they must have because, to be honest, this is your first time that I ever heard you, speak out and say what was on your mind. So they must have really done something. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm being calm and respectful for because of my neighbors. But I mean, I could go in, like I could really go in. But I'm just trying to be respectful for my neighbors and everything. Because I
absolutely.
mean, it makes no sense to do what you're doing, even getting your mother involved and stuff like that.
Especially when
Oh,
it's all
absolutely.
childish drama.
I can't
Exactly.
believe she gets her mama involved. I mean, come
She got
on.
her mom involved to the point where her mom dislikes all of our videos, including me and Heather, and she checks people's Patreon accounts to see who the highest donations are. That's how
Oh,
obsessed her mom
Jesus
is.
Christ.
I know.
Yeah,
What
her
the
mom
hell?
checks the whole group.
Yeah,
Dislikes
what
all
the
of our videos,
I
which
wish
is
my
fine.
mom did that. Come on, Mom, get on
Well,
here.
that's what I was saying to Heather last show. I said it is very skeptical how her 66-year-old mother is trying to live vicariously through Toad Finney, through a group of 20 somethings and 30 somethings. Like, I know you're trying to revive your youth, but that's long gone, sweetheart.
Can you imagine the partners she had?
Aren't you supposed to be in like a bingo hall or something? Like, why do you give a
Aren't you
fuck?
supposed to play
or the
bingo?
nursing home?
Exactly, Earl. Drag her ass. Drag her.
Aren't you supposed to be on an island somewhere?
Yeah, and her mother had the temerity to say, Heather would be so much prettier if she took that metal out of her face and dyed her hair a normal color. Really? Says the
Come
person who
on.
has orange hair. Says the person who dyes her hair orange. That's a cute look. Yeah.
Please.
Wow.
hmm
Please.
Alrighty, Earl, I have Bobbit who wants to call in, and I don't want to get the phone lines jammed up too much. And
Okay.
since you were the first one to call in, since Stacy, I'm going to let you go, okay?
All right then. All right. You have a good one, Heather.
Absolutely. We'll see you in the chat.
All right. You two as well, Felina and Mello and Nate as well.
Bye, Earl.
All
It
right,
was nice
Earl.
All right.
talking to
Yeah.
you.
Doc,
All
I'll
right,
see you soon.
All right. You two guys.
You're gonna have to give me a full physical soon, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll bring my guitar amplifier and we'll just crank the shit up.
You can pick my butt.
Oh God.
See you later, Earl.
All right. Bye bye.
On that note,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a pee-pee. And good call, Earl. Good call.
Very good call, Earl. Very nice to have you on the show every single time. It's much appreciated. And you always have great insight to add into the
Earl is
curls.
a fucking legend.
And here we go. I can't believe she went that far tonight.
Yeah, that makes no sense. And then to talk about, talk about everybody else like that. Like, I mean, who does that? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say who does that because she got a mental issue.
Yeah, absolutely. There definitely has to be a big mental issue if she continuously wants to play with fire. Like, I thought that this was dying down. Like I said, of course we're gonna make jokes within the chat and stuff. But at the end of the day, like, I wasn't going out of my way to attack her. I thought what was done was done. We aired it out. But if she still wants a war, I mean, she's gonna get defeated. I'm sorry.
And see, my thing was after Heather said what she said and aired everything out, and everybody had their air out, I was just like, you know what? Whatever was said about me was said about me. I don't care. I mean, they talked about Jesus, so it don't matter. And I left it alone. But then everything just seemed like it just kept brewing and brewing and brewing, and I was just like, you know what?
Well,
I need to just say what I need to say and just put it out there.
absolutely, because there's more and more people coming out of the woodwork about people that they have done wrong.
Exactly.
And we have
Well-
Bobbit in here with us now. How are you, dude?
Hello, lovely people. How are y'all tonight?
Doing
What's
good.
up, my Virginia
Doing
brother?
good.
I'm my piece about that backstabbing well cunt of a whore. If y'all don't mind.
Go right
Go
ahead.
for it.
Look, not a whole lot of people know this, but I suffer from depression. I got it through years and years of bullying as a child, and I've been dealing with that. And it's been worse since the horrible year that I had in 2015. Well, I joined this community back in February. Well, Kitty was the first one to say hi to me. Well, besides D. Wells.
Right.
Then I became friends with that backstabbing well cunt of a whore. She tried to turn me against so many people. It wasn't even hilarious. Like, she tried to turn me against you, Heather, against Dr. Earl, against Gina, against Ken, Billy Ricky, everybody.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like, she is a bad person. Nobody needs to ever be friends with her. She's a master manipulator, and she will warp with your fucking mind because she's tried to me so many times.
That's coming from a master debater. So
And a masturbator.
and a master baker. So he knows what he's talking about. He's a master of many things. So if she's a master manipulator, people, watch out.
Like, she plays the victim card so much that's not a card anymore. It's real life to her. She always thinks that she's always the victim. She's never taken fault for anything. James will not take no for an answer. He will not admit when he's wrong. He has such an ego. I want to punch his teeth down his throat. It's that bad.
Absolutely. Like, that's what she does. It's never me. It's always everybody else.
Like, it pisses me the fuck off. Like, oh,
She spreads all these rumors like herpes, you know.
Dude,
And
she
it's
is
like
herpes at this point.
and it's like I said, if she has to create things about people in order to get people to listen, it says a lot.
Yeah. Like,
It's sad, man. It's real
what
sad.
she's done to you tonight, I've seen it many times, Heather. She's trying to rile you up so that way, you know, so that way when we all go in there, that's more views for her. She's trying to fuck with y'all for a reason. That's how she is.
Elfin yourself. What was that?
Like she,
All
like
that popped
she
up
is
was
so
elfing yourself.
jealous. She is so jealous of your views that she will try to do anything for us to be in there. She wants us in there to fuck with her in the chat. That's why she hasn't blocked me, because she wants me in there. She wants my views. She wants the attention.
So guess how much money she makes an annual basis from YouTube? Does anybody want to guess?
Oh my God! You mean she's taking donations?
From actual money from YouTube that she gets paid yearly.
$5.75.
You are close.
Oh.
$7.
So wait, she's
Well, yes.
wait. She's earning an income from YouTube?
It's looking like she's getting a estimated monthly earning 56 cents to $9, and then yearly is $7 to 107.
Oh.
Wouldn't Social Security be very interested in finding that out?
Oh.
This is getting good.
You
Literally
might
me
want
right now.
to send that to him there, Heather, under an
16.
anonymous name.
Sips tea right now.
Is that why she can't get donations? Aha!
Yeah, she can't get donations because of her Social Security. But now that you said that she's receiving something, that's enough for them to take her down.
According to socialblade.com.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I can only go from my sources.
Wow, Gina in the chat, she told me that when they monetize, she's going to put everything in James's name in order to fool Social Security. Wow. Well, this is a lot of information. This is huge.
Oh.
You want to play the system, sweetie, and you want to fuck with us, you're getting taken down.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I will go to war for y'all. I don't care. I have nothing to lose at this point.
Is somebody talking about? Somebody was saying Crimson Studios.
Wait, what happened with Crimson Studios?
Was somebody saying something about them?
They
I
liked
haven't
my
done it.
tweet they liked a tweet that mentioned my show.
Oh, because they also say a true legend under Deadass Podcast 4 days ago.
They go around and saying nice things under everybody's video that they follow.
Yeah, I've warned
It's
Heather
cut and
about him,
paste.
but
Yeah,
it's her decision if she wants to be friendly with him. But I'm not. But
And it's like I said before, I don't care who you go to watch. I really don't. It's your decision. But don't bring her drama to me. That's all I ask.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keep us STD free, okay, people?
Yeah. And oil free.
Heather, let me ask you this. Why do you think she's trying to open a new can of worms tonight when we buried her for 2 weeks on end?
I think it's because she thinks we're out of ammo.
That is so funny.
Oh.
That is so funny. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
There's what is it? What do you think? 2 loaded clips?
At
we
least.
have the ability to make her shut her channel down and for her to move to the West Coast. That's how much ammo we can do.
We're talking about China, okay? When I
And I have information about that fucking tournament.
Would
Which
you like to
tournament?
reveal that, Bobbin?
You know what?
tournament?
The
Fuck
floor
it.
is yours.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So y'all remember when Heather said that Toadfany supposedly said that I
Totally.
was salty, that I wasn't on that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the original plan. The original plan was for JD or Justin Bailey to be on that tournament. Well, JB was going to send her an ass picture. Well, his wife decided against it, so she had an open slot. Well, me being me, I volunteered to fucking be on that tournament, and but come to find out, she put basement on there because she thought that I wasn't big enough for her. Well, at the time, I had more subs in basement. That's why I was pissed off at her.
Wow.
Mm.
So let me get this straight. She wanted a threesome with Bobbit and Basement. Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She fucking sits there and says that I think I'm mentally dating Basement, but obviously I'm not allowed to joke around with people in the chat.
Dude, when she was playing the NXT party, she was literally throwing you at basement.
Exactly. She told me about that. Basement, if you're still in here, she told me that you said that if you drove down here, you better be getting a blowjob. And she sat there and said, well, Heather's taking one for the team then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sheesh.
that's mean.
So.
The time to bang is now.
Yeah, that's why I was mad at that tournament. It wasn't because I was on it. I didn't give a fuck if I was on it. I just volunteered out of the kindness of my heart. It was the fact that she said I wasn't big enough for it.
Well, you're big enough in my heart, Bobbit.
Thanks, buddy.
So basically, the slingshot saved basement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, trust me. She wanted basement inside of Heather.
Yeah, basically. So,
Jeez.
see, Basement, everything happens for a reason.
Life works in mysterious basement ways.
The border warned him before he even came across. That's what it was.
Exactly.
That's good karma. That means you're doing something right, Basement.
Yeah, there was one point in time where she asked Sean's view to be in that tournament.
Oh.
Did somebody
That's
just say they
low.
want to walk with the waffle?
That is low.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that tournament was for personal gain of subs.
Oh,
That's all
absolutely.
it was.
Exactly. That's why she
sound-
didn't want me on it.
It's sounding like to get that ass out there a little bit more.
Well, I mean, everything that channel does is for trying to add extra subs, stealing subs from Valena, stealing subs from you, stealing subs from Joe, everybody else. It's just basically they pick and choose who they want to hang
they stole
around.
subs from
Then
Joe.
But if she can't get paid, listen, if she can't get paid, what's the point of like getting all these subs, you know? So
That's a good
there's
point.
there's a funkiness going on there.
That is a really valid point, Mello. Very true. See,
Well,
the
that's
thing with
just-
me is she never stole any subs from me because I never once did her show. And she begged me to for a couple weeks on end. She's like, "Can you please come out to Lynbrook and do a show?" And I was like, "No. First of all, it's an hour away. I'm not driving an hour away for a
Not
shitty
for you.
podcast." And two, it's like, to be honest, like if I was gonna hang, I want to gain something from it. If they only have a few hundred subs and I've got 8,000, what the fuck am I gaining?
They're
So
going to be gaining.
the only thing that they're gaining is weight because they're obsessively eating. But yeah, she does try to steal people's subs or convince people to co-host, like she did with that kid tonight.
Or husbands.
Husbands. That's what she lives for, stealing
She's
everyone's
got a
husband.
fetish for husbands, which I've never heard of, but
Yeah.
you know.
She
But
only likes guys that are married. Correct, Heather?
Pretty much. I mean, everybody she's gone after has either had a girlfriend or been married. So
But you know what though, with you just being in her chat that one time, Elena, and her mentioning your name, I guarantee somebody was like, "Oh, that watches your video was probably like, oh, let me check out and see what she's about." So she gained a sub just for putting your name out there. She probably got one of your viewers to come from over your channel and watch to see what they was watching.
I mean, that's possible, but I would like to hope that my viewers are smarter than that to watch that trash.
Yeah.
If they're used to watching your videos and they go over there, they're gonna shut it off real quick and say, "I don't want to see hippos. I didn't come here to watch hippos."
okay, we got
absolutely.
another caller in here. Say hello to Alex Pee Payne.
Hi,
I am not the
Alex.
pinky.
What's up, Alex?
Hi,
I'm only on
legend.
Tuesdays. Don't judge me on Tuesdays.
How the coconut's treating you?
That's racist.
I want a coconut.
That's culturally insensitive, Heather.
Exactly. Damn bastard. I don't need this. I'm a Bahamian and I'm proud of it.
I'm going there.
When?
I think the cruise ship. I'm going on a cruise, leaving this Sunday.
Okay, so I need to go on a vacation. No, okay.
Mello and his vacations, living the life.
I'm living the life, baby.
Hey, man, when you live in the Bahamas, you take beaches for granted. Like, I literally lived across the street from a beach for about 2 years, and I only went to that beach like once.
Alex, my question to you: did you ever see a washed-up whale? Because it's toadfany.
I seen one when I was a kid, and I thought it looked familiar recently, but I was like,
Oh.
nah, it couldn't be.
It could be toadfany reincarnated.
Were you getting flashbacks, Alex?
Yes, I was. I was getting flashbacks of a little boy scared out of his mind,
He's getting PTSD.
tears on his face, and not knowing why.
Mommy, what is that? It's horrible looking. Oh my god.
Why is the cunt sideways?
Why is it crooked like her teeth?
Why is that whale? Why is that whale having ears?
Oh, wait,
Why
what's
did I-
the biggest?
Why is that whale already stinking? It's only been dead for 1 hour.
Just out of curiosity, Heather, how much did Toadfany spend on her fake teeth? Like 20 grand, right?
She had to be up there because she was.
I think it was 20. I think that's what she said to
Yeah,
me.
it's $800 to $1,500 a tooth or something like that going
And
right.
I think she has all of them done. Oh my gosh.
Wow,
Why
she's
does-
got like a down payment for a house in her mouth.
Heather, I'm shocked that the dentist would allow a payment plan for veneers.
Well,
Well,
because
they
it's
get-
cosmetic, they can't take insurance.
Oh, okay.
And they get a leasing company, so they get paid up full 24 hours, like with office equipment.
So what do they bill her every month for that then, I
The
guess?
leasing
Yeah.
company does. Yeah, they take
Oh.
on that debt, and then the dentist gets paid whatever, and then the leasing company gets a percentage.
I
each
mean, I'm
month.
not even being shady though, but like they don't even look that good, right, Heather? I mean, I don't.
Well, the
They look-
problem is she had to have one tooth removed because of an apico, I think she called it.
You sure the tooth wasn't
Apico.
trying to run away?
What is
Isn't
that
that a
like
wrestler?
crowding?
No.
Isn't
That was
Apico a
everything.
No, what
I'm
it
dead, you guys. Epico. You guys just broke me.
That Apico wrestler, he wrestles really good.
I'm done. I can't breathe.
I don't know why she needs teeth. We'll just suck in the water. So.
That's true.
Oh my god. Trexter in the chat, she got them for free. Gary Busey gave her his teeth after she threatened to sit on his face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Mela, but when you said, "Isn't that a wrestler?" I died.
She got a Los Matadores in her mouth. Wow.
Well, I mean, she's
Probably
had a
fit
lot
a
of
few things.
white stuff in her mouth from married men.
yeah, she got Primo Epico right in her mouth.
Oh.
No,
got- Poland in her mouth.
She got she got Rico Suave.
She's got his
What was it?
colon.
What was the little bull
Oh.
name?
Would you say?
hell, she's took
I said,
what was the-
more loads than Lowe's has lumber.
You're
I said,
talking
what was the
the
bull's name that was with them?
El
Freeman.
Torito.
El Torito.
yeah, Torito.
El Torito, yeah.
Those must be the wisdom teeth.
Those are the wisdom teeth in the back.
But $20,000 for her fake teeth, but yet she cried poor to me all the time. And I think she did it with Heather too.
She always cried, Paul.
I'm so fucking broke. I can't do this. I can't do that. But
That's
meanwhile,
what she thinks to me, yeah.
If I was her, I would just take a tooth out to pay for meals. Do you accept teeth?
Wait, why does she need teeth if she sucks everything?
That's what we were saying. She doesn't even need teeth. She doesn't.
Like, what the fuck?
She needs the teeth to nibble on herself.
She needs the teeth to know when to stop.
She
She'll
needs the
gag
teeth for
herself to death.
incentive when she bites on the dick so they don't leave.
She takes
She
that
needs
kielbasa.
teeth because she's the physical embodiment of the human centipede.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
being
but nobody
tied up
wants
to
to
that
be
thing?
behind her or in front of her, though.
That's like
either
a double
way.
suicide.
Either way, it's the same damn thing.
Exactly.
Her
She
mouth
has
is her
diarrhea in
anus.
the mouth. That's why she loves that.
You know, I think I figured it out. Maybe her face is crooked because her pussy is too.
Yeah, her pussy's a little slanted, so her mouth goes the same way, right?
Exactly.
Her vagina is like an Asian's eye.
I find that so offensive, Bobbit. Like, how dare you right now? Why are you doing this?
That's culturally insensitive.
Yeah, when you're saying
I
that,
mean it.
Bobbit, you make me hungry for Chinese food. So
Exactly.
you gotta stop that. You're making Mello hungry.
And plus, you're associating Chinese food with the creature, and that's not good.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be low main. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
No,
low main.
that's not low main. That is low tide.
That is low. That's low main.
all right,
No, that's
guys.
just regular old blubber.
I gotta end the stream here because
No, you don't.
I have to work at 8:45 in the morning
You're
tomorrow. So
Stop it.
Thanks for having me on.
absolutely.
Have a
you,
good
Abby.
night, guys.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks for
everybody.
letting me on, guys.
Absolutely. You guys are always welcome to call in anytime you want.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Even though you're racist, thank you.
Night, everyone.
Okay, so with that being said, and things taking a turn for the worst for somebody out there, or two people rather, I think she's gonna find out real quick she made the wrong decision. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens come next week. I may do a New Year's Eve stream going right into midnight. I don't know for sure. So we'll see what happens with that. I know I'm definitely doing a birthday stream, which is January 8th. It's going to be on my Twitch. And if I can figure out how to get OBS to work with Skype a little better than what I have it, then I will be having a lip sync battle involving quite a few people. I know Mello already is signed up for it. If you would like to take part in the lip sync battle for my birthday bash, on my Twitch channel, which is also Tattooed Mistress, send me a DM and I will write down everybody's name involved in it. And Cardinal, I think you need to be involved with this. I really think you do. Because you would be fucking awesome. With all the dub smash that you do. So definitely, if you're interested, send me a DM. I'll write you down and we'll get things set up and we'll make it a little fun. We'll do it tournament style. I'll set it up in brackets so this way whoever wants, we get everybody facing against each other, and then there'll be a final battle, and hopefully that'll get us past midnight and into the new, better year. Oh, basement, I will dub smash you all night long if you want. Oh, wait, no, I can't say that. I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble. God damn it. So, with that being said, you've all been absolutely wonderful for stopping by, and the outpouring of support for all of this has just been absolutely amazing, and I love you all so much. I really, really do. And I hope I can get Skype working so I can get video of all of you doing a lip sync battle with me. I love you too, Gina. Get a lip sync battle going with everybody. If I have to use XSplit basement, I will need your help with that. Or Clam Baked, if you're around, I will need your help with that. But I do have XSplit, so I've got the basic idea of how it works. So we shall see how it goes. And from here on out, here's to a better new year. Here's to better rants that do not involve somebody being a child. Other than my customers, of course. And for that, you all have a great night. I will see you on Twitter.